We have some extra flan today. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. I hope the mic is fine. I had some problem with my mic while I was away. But yeah, to answer your question, Dark Silver, I was away because I basically was feeling a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. I was streaming and streaming, but I didn't feel like I was making anything different. I wasn't happy with what I was doing, it to be honest, and I needed some time to just reset, take some time off, decide what I wanted to do. Like, I feel I was branching out in too many areas, and I was losing myself, basically. So I wanted to make sure, took a month off, just decided, what do you want this to be? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. That's why there's the flan, there's me, you see my hand. Boop, boop, boop. We're gonna talk serious talk a bit today. We're gonna talk about what I see with this channel, what I wanna do, where I wanna go, what we did the last year too. We're just gonna do like some sort of postmortem for the year and just decide what I wanna do. Talk to you guys about what I want this channel to be, what I started this channel for, to be honest, and decide what I really want to achieve for the year. Because I made a list of what I wanted to achieve for last year, and we did some of the goals, but there's some that were really far away and that I just did not do. And this year I would like to make goals that I can achieve. So that's basically why I took a month off. I needed to just reset and set my priorities straight. Because the thing is, if you're all the time working on stuff, not giving you time to breathe and stop, sometimes you start tunnel visioning. And that's what I was doing. I was tunnel vision on my stuff. I wasn't seeing the big picture, and now I feel I see it a bit better. So I'm kind of happy. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I took a whole month, so that was a long time. But I feel that makes sense because now we're coming back. For those that weren't there at the start, I started streaming around December 2 years ago. Because when I started streaming, it was during a holiday when I had a lot of times, because usually my workplace closed one day before the 25th until one day after the 1st. So I'm off right now. So I have a lot of time. That's when I started streaming at first, and I did enjoy it. But I'm gonna explain what I like and what I do not like about my current setup right now. But yeah, realistic flan can't hurt you. Ha! 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 He can't hurt you. Don't worry. I cannot reach through your computer. Yet. But yeah, so let's get right on to what I wanted to talk about. How was your holiday, by the way? Before we start, how was your holiday? For me, my holiday was pretty good. I was sick, I would say. It kind of ended up good because I got sick about a week before Christmas. Ooh, that's a long time. You've been there for a long time. I knew you were there for a long time, but you've almost been there the whole while. Like, I've only been streaming for about 2 years so far, so you've almost been there since the beginning. But yeah, I got sick about mid-December, and it was a pretty bad sickness. Like, I went to my work's party. I don't know who passed it on to me, but it was really bad. I felt like shit, and it was my last week of work. So I was happy that it happened then, because now that we're on Christmas week, and like holidays and all, I'm completely fine. I'm not sick at all. I might like have like runny nose from time to time, but it's really not that bad. And now I'm immune. I'm immune to every kind of sickness. So when I go see my family, when I go see my grandpa, when I go see the extended family, I'm gonna be fine. And I don't have to worry about getting sick. Welcome in, Casual Bard. Welcome in. It's been a while. I miss you all. I really miss streaming. I want to see too, because at some point I wasn't sure if I still wanted to stream or not. And I realized, yeah, I can't really go without streaming. I like it too much, so I'm not stopping. I wanted to make sure what I want to do, but that was kind of the thing to decide do I really want to continue on or not? And the answer was yes. So basically, for Christmas, on the 24th in the evening, I went to see my dad's part of the family. So his sister, my grandpa, and all. We had a good time, pretty fun time. We had a good dinner. And then afterwards, on the 25th, I went to see my family, like just my mom, dad, and my brother, to exchange gift. And does it make me an old person if my gift this year was a rice cooker and a crock pot? Does that make me an old dude? Like, or does that just make me an adult? Because that's basically what I got. I got some clothes that I still need to go buy myself some new clothes too, because a lot of my clothes are outdated a bit right now, so I need to go buy some new stuff. And I got some cooking stuff, so it's not the days of me getting like a console or getting a game for Christmas. Those days are long gone. But the thing I always say with Christmas, and I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with me, but the thing I always say for Christmas is that I flatten. No, don't flatten me. I'm shielding myself. You cannot. But yeah, the thing I'm always saying about Christmas is that the best gifts are the gifts that someone wants but would never buy for themselves. You know those kinds of gifts, right? Like for me, I wouldn't really go. I can make rice with what I have right now, but I would like a rice cooker to make it easier. But I would never go and buy a rice cooker for myself because I don't need it. But if someone offers it to me, I'm really happy about it. And then if, like, for my dad, what I did was basically, when he was a younger lad, he loved a lot of, like, comic books of stuff. So I just grabbed him some of his favorite character and bought him a bunch of them and gave it to him. It's something he would never buy for himself. But he was pretty happy to get them. Like, it's those little thoughts. Like, we always make some, like, gift lists and all, but I always like when people give me gift lists that are open-ended. That's my favorite kind of gift lists. Like, say to me, oh, I want cooking stuff. I want some clothes. I want some, like, stuff to hold my cards or stuff. But there's someone behind you. I don't know if you know him. I don't know. Is it me? Is it someone else? Welcome in, Milky. Welcome in. Your heart was really cute. Really cute. But welcome in, everyone. So, I think I've chatted a lot about this. How was your holiday for you guys? While we do this, if you guys want to talk to me about your holidays, I'm gonna open up this, which was the goals that I made on last year's New Year. And I want to see with you guys what I did and what I did not do, and how I feel about the last year and what I want to do for the next year. So we're gonna go over this. We're gonna set ourselves some new goals. And once we're done with this, we're gonna talk about, like, the future of the channel a bit. I wanted it to evolve and all. And from there, we are gonna move on to Master Duel a bit. That's gonna come with the discussion later on too. Been playing Black Myth Wukong since yesterday, and Tiger Vanguard is Spain. Ooh, did you get it for Christmas? Was it a gift for Christmas? I'm gonna say, for myself, what I got for Christmas, I can tell you. Oh, you saw my face? What I can tell you for Christmas that I got is... Let me get it right now. I think it's in here. I got myself a little gift. I was like, I can allow myself to have a little gift for Christmas. So, what I got was this. 1 engraver, 1 lacrima, and 1 requiem. It is expensive. The good thing is, I don't need more than this. Chimera is able to play with only those cards, so I'm gonna be fine with this. But God, was it expensive. It was so expensive. Oh, we got a PS5 for Christmas, but I got Black Myth to Wukong with some gift card. That's pretty exciting. Do you have other games on the PlayStation 5 right so far? Or do you only have Black Myth for now? But it's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of good games on PlayStation. I sadly only have a PlayStation 4, and I haven't opened it in years. Like, I got it when Kingdom Hearts Remaster was coming to the PlayStation, and then I got the Spider-Man game, and that's pretty much all the games I have on my PlayStation. I never use it for anything else. Because I have a PC, and my PC can do pretty much everything I need, so that's about it. Black Myth, Diver 2, and some of my PS4 game. Ooh, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you do enjoy it. So, if we go on with the goals of 2024, I had a bit of goals and I had some milestones that I wanted to reach. So, for the first goal, I wanted to debut the new model. Well, you see it here. That's this little guy, the little flan here. That was a new model I wanted to debut, so we got that done. So I'm pretty happy about that. The lore for the flan, I fleshed out some lore. It's not the most insane lore. It's just some stuff to give some background to the flan. I liked it a lot. It worked with the starting soon screen and all, so I was pretty happy about it. That's done too. And the new overlay stream setup, you see it in the background, like there and there. All those stream setup are what made. So technically speaking, those goals were made. The goals that were not made was mostly, first off, how to edit videos. I dabbled into it a bit, but I did not do enough. So next year we're gonna do a goal for this, but we're gonna do a goal that is more more like how do I say it? It's like noticeable if you succeeded or not. Because this is how to edit video is really like easy to misinterpret. Like, what does it mean to be better at editing video? What does it mean to learn how to edit video? Do I just like go take a clip, shorten it, and that's done? No, so I want to do something more about like, I want to do X number of days this year. Yeah, measurable goal is what I'm looking for. So we're going to change this to a measurable goal for next year. Welcome in, Autumn Love. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good today. We're kind of an amalgamation of flan and flesh right now. But I hope you're doing good. It's been a while. It's been a while. So, for the editing, I sadly did not achieve what I wanted to do this year. I could come up with any kind of excuses I wanted, like time or just everything. I could do a lot of excuses, but there's no point in that. The end goal is I did not put enough effort into editing videos, and I'm kind of sad about it. So, this year, I'm gonna try and do more. So one of the goals for sure I want to do for this year is to at least put one day aside that is going to be about studying or editing video. So for sure at the start, I'm going to need to study a bit about it. How do I do this? How do I transfer my file from OBS to an editing program? How do I do that reliably? Watch some videos and all. But by saying that I want to do one day, maybe we can do some times and all. I'm gonna need to think about it, but like I can say I'm gonna spend at least 4 to 6 hours a week on video editing and just learning how to do it at the same time. So at least that way I'm gonna be able to measure if I'm doing what I need to do and if I'm just slacking off. So that's what I want to do. No goal on the amount of videos I want to do because I don't know enough already. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But I want at least to set myself a goal of like spending time learning the stuff and doing it. For the second goal, for the other goal, it's kind of the same thing of it wasn't really measurable. It was improve I stream so I'm more entertaining. You guys are gonna tell me I have no idea if I'm more entertaining or not. I'm just doing my stuff and I'm trying my best. So this was not a great goal, I think, for myself. And the final goal was to fill out my emote slot. We did fill it out, but they added another slot later on. So we have one static emote right now open, and we have all the animated emote that I haven't done yet. Because basically, I have a lot of stuff to buy this year, and I sadly won't be able to probably spend a lot on other stuff before I know that those expenses are gone. So for now, we're gonna need to put that on hold a bit, just because I don't want to spend on stuff that are not gonna be necessary right now. So I'm sorry, guys. I would love to have as many emotes as I can. But those things are expensive. They get expensive real fast. Animated emote on top of that, they get really expensive. But I have some ideas. I have like a lot of ideas here of like all the emotes that I would want to do. I just don't have the time to or the skill to do them myself, and I don't have the funds to get some right now. So we're gonna put that on hold, and once this should be the last year that I have big expenses coming. So last year I had to spend for my roof that was getting repaired. So that was an unknown expenses that I didn't know I wasn't expecting. And this year I'm expecting it, but I need to change my water heater. So that's a big spending. It's like 1K plus dollar to spend in one go. So with this and TwitchCon, I don't know how much I'm gonna need during the year. So for now, I'm just gonna be saving. And once I'm done saving, and I'm going to the Ado concert on August too. So I don't know how much I'm gonna be saving. Need to be saving for now. So I'm gonna need to budget. And once the budget is done, we're gonna be able to decide like what do we do for emotes and which one do we prioritize. So for now, the emotes plan is kind of on hold, and we're gonna get back to it. For the milestone now, though, the milestone for the viewers, the average viewer, I did not do this, and I don't really care about the average viewer. There could be like one person watching me, and I wouldn't care too much. As long as you guys enjoy what I do, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna do what I do because I like talking to you guys. I like speaking, I like doing stuff, and streaming is kind of a way for me to force myself to do stuff. Otherwise, I can start like getting into a slob and just sitting in my PC watching YouTube videos and doom scrolling. So this prevents me from doing that and makes me do active stuff. So I don't really like the milestones of getting viewers and followers and all. We did achieve the 700 followers on Twitch, but at the same time, it's not really why I do Twitch. It's not why I do this. All the more power for those that are able to do this and get insane amount of views. I don't think I'm that kind of guy. I don't think I'm the kind of guy that is ever gonna get like a lot of views. I'm just the kind of guy that likes to be funny budding man on the internet and do some stuff. But I do have some goals for this year. So if we try and see what could be the goal for now, we're probably gonna just start with some goals right now and decide like flesh them out more for the new year, because I kind of want to not lock myself into the goal today. I just want to start the discussion. But for sure, one thing I want for the coming year is to dedicate at least 4 hours to video editing a week. So that way, that means that I'm gonna spend time learning to do it, learning how to do it, and putting up video, because it's been a while. I put up the Rodan video. I'm gonna start doing the VOD too, but the VODs are not gonna be edited. They're just gonna be on the second channel to just have an archive of them. I kind of stopped doing them, but I just need to do them as soon as the stream ends. It's gonna be easier that way. Instead of letting it pile up, I just release them as soon as the stream ends, and it's gonna be fine. So that's gonna be the first goal. For the second goal that I would like, what would I like more? For sure, this year, I feel I've talked about it a bit earlier, but I feel this year I kind of went too all over the place with what I was doing. Like, we're doing Pokemon, we're doing roguelikes, we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes we're barely doing Yu-Gi-Oh! And other stuff. This year, I want to try and focus a bit more. I want to try and make sure that I'm like getting better at some stuff. And with the TCG happening, with Master Duel getting a new deck, and for once I'm enjoying a deck that is meta. Or in Master Duel, it's kind of half meta. In TCG, it's kind of good, but in Master Duel, it's still missing a bit of things. But I kind of want to start working more on getting better at Yu-Gi-Oh! And one thing I would like to do this year is try and at least stop a YCS. I did not enjoy Teal'c spam. It's mostly because I wasn't a Teal'c player. But now with Chimera, I have Chimera IRL, I have Chimera in Master Duel, and I do enjoy the deck a lot and a lot. So last year, no, not last year, during this year, I went to Niagara Falls, if you guys didn't know. And when I went there, I was playing like, I wasn't playing the best version of Chimera. And if I was playing the best version, maybe I would have done better even. But I was playing a branded Chimera list that ended up going... I ended up one win away from being able to bubble the YCS. I made day 2. I was one win away from having a chance of going to top 32. So this year, I want to try at least to top a YCS. I'm not gonna have the most chances to enter YCS. It might be only 1 or 2, but I want to at least try and see what I can do. So I'm gonna work a bit on Master Duel a lot to learn about my deck more. We're gonna do a lot more rank. We're gonna try and get Master 1 in every month if we can. And after that, I might try to do the DC Cup at one point. I don't know, but I don't think DC Cup is healthy. I might just try and do it for fun, to be honest. See how far we can go. But for now, for sure, I would like to top a YCS, like we said. And reach Master 1 every month. That would be my goal for this. So we're gonna do a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! On the stream right now. I'm probably gonna move away from the viewer duels, to be honest, because viewer duels are fun, but they're always a fine line between, like, we want every participant to have fun, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game made, so one guy at the table is gonna have fun and the other guy's not gonna have fun most of the time. And against you guys, it's fun to have some silly decks and all, but sometimes it just feels like a blowout from one side or the other, and it's hard to make it as fun as it is. Like, when the most fun I feel with viewer duels is when you're fighting someone that is new and you're teaching them a bit and you're not going too hard. But when two top players or two good players at Yu-Gi-Oh! Are playing against each other, it's either you tone down your stuff so the opponent can play the game a bit, or you're both like slinging guns at each other, hoping that the other guy doesn't get to play to have a good match, which can be fun. But I don't think it's good stream content most of the time and all, so I'm probably gonna move to more rank stuff. And once we're Master 1, we could try and do some viewer duels. We're gonna see how we're gonna build this up. I don't know. But other than this, I have one thing that I want to do is dedicate one day of streaming per week. It's probably going to be the weekend stream to variety. Because I don't want to be only Yu-Gi-Oh! Though, so variety could be games, or it could be something I wanted to do for a while, which is basically, you see on the on my left here, or my right for me, but the camera's flipped for you guys. So on my, where I'm pointing now, you see there's a desk, and it's a desk for crafting and all. It's like there's an Osius cup in there, there's a power source, and there's a lot of stuff. There's a soldering iron there, and I kind of want to do some small projects that would make the stream better. So I was thinking of getting myself a whiteboard behind so that we could start writing stuff if we want to write like our projects that we want to do. One of the first project I was thinking of doing is, you see this plant thing here, right? I kind of want to start moving a bit, maybe not away, but I kind of want to start doing more flash stream. Because I started VTubing because that was what I knew most of the time. that was what I was what introduced me to streaming mostly. But I do enjoy VTubing. It's just that I've never got into the uh community of VTubing that much. Like, I never got into the idol stuff. I don't care about showing my face too much. I like to be expressive with stuff, and sometimes it can be limiting what the VTuber model can do, and it can be expensive too. And for what I want to do, which is crafting stuff and just doing engineering stuff, it might be better if I start doing more flash streams. So we're gonna see how we're gonna adapt this, but expect more flash stream in the future. And I want to start doing something with the map behind me too. So you're gonna see later on. But one of the first project I want to do is do maybe a flan head that I could bring to convention and stuff, with like LEDs in there and maybe a LCD and stuff, so that I could like have a mascot head that I can have over my head. So that's one of the first project I want to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I haven't looked into it that much, but that would be one of the fun thing we could do. And then we can do like some screen that you guys could write on in the background. So a lot of stuff that I want to do that I can't really do while being a VTuber. So I'm gonna move away a bit from VTubing, I think. I hope you guys don't hate it that much. The flans are not gonna disappear. Don't worry, the flan is not disappearing. It's just that I'm gonna be more flesh most of the time. And Merry Christmas to you too, Joe on Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome in, welcome in. I had some trouble reading your name again. God, I'm really washed. So I think the goal for this year will be to realize the flan head. Because that would be a reachable goal, I think. I don't think we're gonna have time to do a lot of projects. Like I said, I don't have unlimited fund this year because I have a lot of expenses to do. So we're gonna try and keep it down to earth and achievable. But I do think this is gonna be achievable for those goals. Now, for streaming itself, I don't really have goals for myself. I don't want to set myself milestones or anything, because I don't care about the milestones that much. What I want mostly is just to make stuff that you guys can enjoy. So I think just having 4 goals that are reachable and that are measurable is good for me. And if we ever go, like, if we end up finishing these goals about the middle of the year, we're just gonna do other goals. We're just gonna do mid-year goal or something like that. So that's pretty much a plan. I hope you guys enjoyed the new, like, direction that I want to take with the stream and all. But this is it for the goals for this year. So for the channel, like I said, I want to focus more back on Yu-Gi-Oh! Now with a singular day of variety, and variety is not always going to be the same. So it could be roguelikes. I know some friends of mine gifted me some games for Christmas, so I'm going to have to look into it and thank them too, because I didn't take the time to thank them yet. But we're going to have some games like Dave the Diver and Peglin. So we're going to be able to have some fun with that and see where it goes. So other than this, for sure, for the days of streaming, I still have a pretty packed like schedule. Cause usually when I get back, oh, thanks for the water, man. Welcome in and thanks for the stretch. Ah, oh, that's a good stretch. Welcome in, welcome in. You just joined it. We just did our goals. We did a retro. Like, we did a post-mortem, basically, of the last year and decided what our goals are going to be for next year. So if you want to know, I kind of want to focus more on Yu-Gi-Oh! For this year. So we're going to go back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Try and top up YCS, try and get Master every month. And I want to do some crafting more. Like, you see, I'm going to probably do more flash stream in the coming year. Because I want to start doing more punishment that are linked to having a camera on, and I want to do more crafting, which needs a camera. So I'm slowly gonna move a bit less and less into VTubing because I was never I never took complete part in the VTubing, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting overwhelmed with the VTuber stuff. I like it, but I cannot keep up with all the arts that people are doing and stuff like that. I cannot keep up. And I feel old. I feel like an old dude with this and all. But basically, for the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, what I want to do to have an incentive to learn and be better, I made myself a small wheel. So let's go to the gaming overlay right now. There we go. Plan is a bit off screen, off center, but that's fine. It's gonna go away anyway. Today I want to be more of I want to be more of a flash stream today anyway, so the plan's gonna go away probably soon. But saw your Nikkei post in the new you play the game. I was against it at first because I'm not a big fan of gacha game most of the time. And I'm not a big fan of... At first I thought it was just like a butt game and all. So I was like, that's a fine game. If people enjoy it, they can enjoy it. It's not a game for me. But then my friends on the mod team for Leah started convincing me more and more, and were like, oh yeah, you should try. And then I saw Leah play it, and I was like, oh, that seems fine. So I just downloaded it. It's a game I play. Like, I do my dailies, I do my stuff. The story's pretty good, and that's pretty much it. So now for the New Year's, I have like 24k gems saved, so I'm ready for this new banner. But yeah, I'm playing it. I'm completely free to play. I'm not gonna spend a dime on that thing. I'm not spending. I have other stuff to spend on. But yeah, I started playing Nikkei a bit, but you're never gonna see me stream it because I don't think I can make it entertaining to stream. So I'm mostly playing it on my own time when I have time off. SSR Rappy gonna be good. There's that, and there's the Pilgrim banner that I want to pull on. Because they're gonna do a rerun of the Scarlet, I think, banner, and it has increased Pilgrim rate. Oh, we're gonna have an ad in 3 minutes, by the way. I'm gonna try a new ad thing too, because we were running completely no ads before, so now the ads are gonna be every 40 minutes for 2 minutes, so it's not... I don't like 3 minutes of ads, because it's just too long of ads, and every 30 minutes is too short between ad stuff, so I think 2 minutes every 40 minutes is gonna be a bit of a middle ground. We're gonna play around with it, we're gonna see what it does, but it's just a disabled pre-roll, so I hope you guys don't find it too bad. I still low chance, but you can get them, yeah, exactly. But I have a lot of polls, so we're gonna see what we do. I do have the mileage to be able to grab Rappy if I need to, so I don't need to pull for Rappy if I need, because I just have the 200 mileage for the golden thing, so I can always grab the Rappy. But one thing that got me a lot into Nikkei was a Frogger minigame, to be honest. I played the hell out of this. I played so much Frogger. I could never play Frogger as a kid, and I realized I would have played so much Frogger when I was younger, if I had a chance. But yeah, so basically I made a small thing right here for punishments. The punishments for losing games. So if you guys didn't know, I can remove the flan now. We've been on the flan for a while. Let's talk to you guys straight to face. So let me just see here. There we go. Hello. Hello. For those that have never seen me in face, that's what I look like. I'm white. As you could have expected. But yeah, so... thanks for the water. But welcome in. So basically, I have a mat here. And what I want to do is, whenever I lose a ranked game, I'm going to spin this wheel, and we're going to do one of the punishment in there. We can add some later on, but it's basically, I've been running a lot, but I've been neglecting my other part of my training, so this is going to allow me to train while streaming, while doing stuff, and it's going to make me focus more on winning games, other than just like losing them and just going next and not learning. So that's gonna mean that I need to learn more, because some of those punishments can add up really fast. If I get push-ups, like 10 push-ups 3 times in a row, and I lose 3 times in a row, that's gonna be miserable. So we're gonna try and see where this goes. I kind of want to try and play with this a lot. I know people that play Yu-Gi-Oh! Likes the wheel a lot. They like wheel everywhere. So we're gonna try and make it work and see where it goes. But for today, that's basically the plan. You can see my deck list here. So the deck list is basic chimera list. I played it during the DC Cup. Oh, my headset turned off because that was nothing. I was like, why do I not hear any sound? So the deck list that I'm gonna be running is this one. For sure, there's still some stuff missing. Like we don't have Brandon's pretty gutted here. Like we would like with only one branded fusion and 2 branded opening. I don't think it's worth it. Like 2 Aluber, 2 opening, 1 branded fusion. I don't think it's worth it to run a branded engine in this. Instead, I'm running a super poly instead to have some stuff going and running a bit more end traps than I would usually. So 3 Imperm, 3 Ash, 3 Maxi, 3 2 Call By, 1 Cross out there, and 1 Duster in the like. I saw top player in DC2 play branded with camera. I know there was one guy that was playing it. It's just, I don't think it's that great. Like, sure, it can win, and the thing is, branded camera is really strong at going first. So, during the DC, it was great, because they could expect Tempai. That's the thing with the DC Cup that I gotta say. Like, a lot of players were playing going first deck. Just cause the amount of Tempai that was on ladder was astronomical, which meant you could expect to go first more. So there was some degenerate deck, really degen deck. Like there were decks that could just go and make insane negate board that Tempai could never hope to play through. That's why Pendulum got so popular in there. Pendulum went crazy in the DC Cup just because people could expect to go first, and once you go first all the time and you expect your opponent to not have that many end trap to stop you, because Tempai plays a lot of end traps, but they still need some stuff. So I don't think that was that like meta. It was not that much of a meta snap pick as we might think. Like the DC Cup was fine, it was a good idea. But now that Chandra is going away and everything else, I don't think it's going to be as much of a good thing for the Tempai, not the Tempai, the Chimera branded. But I'm not sure, like it was on Master Duel meta, right? That you could see the DC Cup decks or something like that, right? Let me see. Can I find them? DC Cup top deck. Master Duel DC Cup top 100 decks. Okay, I have it here. So we can go over them a bit and talk about what I feel about them. So let's go there. But yeah, while I was talking, for those that weren't hats, I was talking about the DC Cup mostly meant that you expected a lot of Tempais, so they were crazy degenerate going first deck. And I feel branded Chimera is way better going first, but I still don't like the consistency. So if I go and capture with this, we're gonna go here, I think. And I'm just gonna do this here, this there. And I'm just gonna move this up higher than the game so we can go over a bit of what was in the DC Cup. So basically, we had Tempai, that was to be expected. We had a Yubel player, which was pretty neat. Like classic Yubel, nothing special about it here. We had Fire King, which is very strong going first. Very strong into interruption. So that's what I'm saying. Like this was a meta call to call on the super heavy ant traps there, because Fire King 3 guys can play train traps all day, and if you ash them, they just extend with Eta. So that was a meta call, probably, just like, still a strong deck, still pretty good, and can play to Tempai pretty well. Then after that, there was just a lot of Ritual Beasts, especially because they could expect to go first, and Ritual Beasts going first is wild. And they had Tiki Boo and stuff, a lot of, like, they were running triple Solemn Judgment, triple Iron Thunder, because they were expecting to go first. That's what I'm saying. This is not representative of what the ladder is going to be, because you could run those type of cards that would not do anything in a normal deck, in a normal, like, openers, because you can expect to go first. So if you open Judgment, that's insane. If you Judgment a Tempai player, they can just lose on the spot. So that's basically what I'm saying. Like, this is gonna be a bit different than what you can see on ladder. There was a branded player, which was pretty neat. This is another Tempai player here. Another one of the Ritual Beast player. And then from there, we add the... what was it again? Another Ritual Beast. Where is the Tearlament player? That one I was surprised. Tearlament, Labyrinth. Labyrinth is to be expected. It's got a good matchup into Tempai, or good-ish matchup into Tempai, so it's what was fine. Voiceless Voice is the same thing. That's good going first, so it can make the play on banking on the fact that Tempai is gonna go second, and it's a simple deck to play, so it's less overhead most of the time. Another branded deck, Gimmick Puppet was pretty good too, because you could just FTK the turn 2 OTK deck, another Voiceless Voice. The super heavy Pendulum, like, that's the type of thing that I'm talking about. Like, this is the type of deck that just goes crazy with their turn 1, makes a lot of stuff, ends on Baguska, and Tempai kind of struggles to remove Baguska sometime. Then another Tempai with a branded deck. Then Matmech. Where are the Chimeras there? They're pretty far below, far down, to be honest. I know Joshua Smith was playing Chimera, I think. I'm gonna put some music in the background too. We've been without music for a while, so that's gonna just put some background sound. I was getting crazy here. Really crazy there. So another Tempai, other Tempai. There we go. So this one was wild. Okay. This one, I thought about it a bit. So basically, the idea behind this is you, instead of running the Patchwork package, like he was running the Super Poly here, he's running Branded Fusion with the Albaz. I understand why you would want this, because Branded Fusion into Gazelle and Albaz is a search for, let's say, Apprentice, Summon, search Cornfield, search Mirror Sword Knight. That's how you would do it. The problem is you're running a 1-for-1, and Albaz is a really bad draw. You never want to draw Albaz. So you're basically adding a card that is a starter by adding a brick, which I don't like the ratios. When Branded Fusion was at 3, you could run 3 Branded Fusion, 1 Albaz, and that was great. But only with 1 Brafu in this is not amazing, I feel. And see the number of Entrap he's running. He's running 2 Droll and 2 Nib. Droll was good, but I'm still not convinced about Droll. I still prefer Imperm in this, because Imperm goes really wild. It can be used first and second, which is what I like about it. But the Yubel package is basically... Nightmare Throne is Italy for the deck, basically, because you do Nightmare Throne, you pop your Yubel, then you summon the Terra Incarnate. Then from there you have a Fiend on field, so you can do your fusion with the Fiend and everything you need to. You could do a monster to go into other stuff. Oh, they're running the Verte, I guess, to go to Branded Fusion if they need to. That I could see that working. I'm not the biggest fan, but other than that, they're not running the Muckracker, which is kind of crazy to me, because Muckracker is really good in this. But they're running one of Phantom of Yubel, because basically if you open Nightmare Throne, you pop the Yubel, summon the Terra Incarnate, do something with your Terra Incarnate, or you can just shuffle it right away and just make a Phantom to shield yourself against Nib, shield yourself against Maxi, shield yourself against Ash, if they haven't used it yet. So that can be useful. I see the point of this. I just cannot get myself to remove the Patchwork package. It's just so good. Until we get the Feedsmith stuff, I don't think I'm gonna be moving away from the patchwork package. Sure, it can break you sometime, but it's such a good engine. Oh yeah, I should change the category here, because we are in Yu-Gi-Oh now. So let's go to Master Duel here, put this on, and that was one of the chimera lists. I'm not too convinced about it. Like, it's a fine list, but I'm not too happy with the ratios in there. But it's something we should try and play around with it a bit sometime. I can't wait for Feedsmith. The package is so small. It's gonna be so good for Chimera too. And all the decks are gonna be able to do it, because Close Moon is gonna be splashable everywhere. This is more the list I'm running, you see? Like, this is exactly the list I was running. And I like it a lot. They're running the talents instead, which I can see why. But I prefer to run the Imperm instead of talents, because talents is not good if you break on your opening end. But this is basically the ratios that I have a bit. I have one less super poly to run other stuff instead. I don't have the Nib right now because I don't think Nib is that great against Senpai and all. But that's basically my list. I added Beatrice to my deck just because I was running Lars at first, but I was never making Lars. So with Beatrice, I prefer it a bit, because that allows me to dump Diabels and then dump Tau the next turn if I get bricked or something or anything like that. So with Beatrice being alive, let's use it to the best. But that's basically the deck list I saw. This one's pretty cool. I find it nice. It's close to what I have, but it's probably I'm probably not gonna change this list. This list was doing really well, to be honest. Like, really good. What this list loses to is Droll and Logbird. So we could run one singular Droll to be able to cross out it. Like, it's not too bad to go over 40. If we run one Droll here, that's another Entrap too, and it allows ourselves to, if we ever get Drolled, we could add the cross out in hand to remove it. Oh, yeah, there's stuff. Oh, apparently it reset it. I already got the other one. But don't forget to grab your stuff, guys. Do not forget to grab it. But yeah, today the plan is, you can see I have a lot of gemmies here that I can just allow myself to wait, because there's nothing in the shop that I'm really interested in. I already have the Diabels. I have everything I needed from there. The White Forest I'm not too interested in right now, so I'm gonna wait for the Feedsmith. And from there, we're gonna be able to probably make the whole package. We're just platinum right now, so we have a long way to go still. We still have a lot of work to do, but I do think we can make it happen. And don't forget, if I lose a game, I'm gonna do punishment. So I have way more inclination to win now. I cannot do mistakes, so you guys better hold me accountable for the mistake. Let's see here. What do we have? I bought the Christmas thing, by the way. Okay, the sand is fine. Problem is, we lose to Ash Blossom a lot, so I'm a bit worried about this. Please no Ash, please no Ash. Come on, you don't have it. He doesn't have it. Yippee! We could go into this to not lock ourselves. So if we go this, we grab ourselves the Camera Fusion, we fuse with this, we add the Patchwork, we search the Diabels. I kind of like it. I don't want to lock myself right now because I might want to do Link stuff. So let's do this. Please no Imperm. He has an Imperm. No! No. You do not have an Imperm. You do not. Please. Woo! Okay, we survive. This one started with 2 bricks in hand and another one that is only for going second. So that wasn't great. Let's go for the Camera Fusion. They have something here. I don't know what it is. It's not a Maxi because they would have used it on the Mirror Sword Knight. So what could it be? If it's an Imperm, I don't care at this point. Imperm is fine for me. I do not care. So we could try and end rip them. I don't think that's a play. This is going to be better to just send stuff to the graveyard. So let's do this and this. To summon this little guy here, Baphomet, then we can chain everything like we want to. The Baphomet, I'm expecting them to not have Ash Blossom, and I'm expecting them to have an Imperm instead. So I'm gonna make this so if they have an Ash, they can only Ash the one that he could imperm here. And from there, we are gonna search a Duel, Nightmare Apprentice. That's gonna search us a Cortol. That's gonna search us a Baphomet. And we should be doing pretty okay. And we can end on the Beatrice from there. So that's gonna be a good part here. I think we're doing fine. I do think we're doing fine. They're thinking about this. They're thinking really hard about this. So what are they gonna do here? Are you gonna do anything special? Anything for me? You gotta think about it. If you have a Bishol, that's not the time you want to use it. That might be a Bishol, actually. That might be a Bishol, because we didn't test it before. Okay, they're letting this resolve, which I'm a bit surprised. We're gonna send the Duels to the graveyard. And then this is gonna activate, getting me the Nightmare Apprentice. Welcome in! Let me pop off. Welcome in! I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good today. So we're gonna get the Patchwork here. From the Patchwork, I'm not gonna activate the Patchwork right now. We're gonna send this to the graveyard, summon the Apprentice, get myself the Search and the Revive. At this point, I want to search more than the Revive. I'm expecting a Bishol here, so I'm gonna bait them into... If I do this here... do I prefer the Duels? Duels would stop an Imperm at any point, so Duels might be better, and I can always do it later on. So we're gonna do this. Do they have the Bishol now? That is the big question. They might have a Bishol. We don't know. So no Bishols here. So we're safe from Imperm now. They add interruption before the 5th summon, so I'm not too scared of a Nib, to be honest. But they could have the Nib. They could have Nib. They still have an interruption. So what could it be? Like, what could you have at this point? They do have the Nibiru. That's wild. That's really wild. They held that for so long. So long. And they have something else too. They have something else left. We're gonna get a big token there here at least. But that's unfortunate. That's a bit unfortunate. That wouldn't have mattered what we revived there. We can go for the Patchwork into Baphomet, into... We could make the other Chimera stuff, so at least now, Beware the Woods, Abandoned Twist for the Hide Roots and Rolling Mist. Welcome in, Mana Seeker. So at least now we're safe from Imperm. I can go for the Cortol here. What do you have more? What do you have at this point? I'm gonna add the... Like, I would like to add the Baphomet, but I can't really allow myself to add the Baphomet. We kind of want to do this, because we need a Fiend. So we're gonna go Patchwork here. I just got trucked as well, and just continue to combo with Whitewoods. Ooh. We want the other... Right now, we want the other... Even though we're gonna lose on the Gazelle value, because we're not fusing it with stuff right now, we want the value of having the other Chimera stuff. If he shows me a DD Crow at this point, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, DD Crow is so annoying. What do you have now? He does have the Bishol, so we were expecting this. What is he banishing though? Please banish the Duels. Please be stupid. Let's go! This guy is stupid! Oh, why would you do this? Why would you do this, my guy? Because, do you know what that means? We can now revive the Duels on his turn. Because this guy revives from the banishment. This guy is completely stupid. I don't understand what his thought process was. What a handsome young man. Welcome in, Zeta. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. We're going to go for a polymerization here. And we're going to end rip them for one, too. Because why not, right? We could technically pop the nib, but I don't think we need to. Let's just go this and this into the gazelle. We could banish this if we wanted to make it so we can with Espial Knight. But is that really worth it? We can get the Diabels on the field, and then we can get from there. We can't link right now because that's not an effect monster. So let's just set this. Let's end the turn, turn this to on, and rip them for 1. Let's see what they add. Call by the grave. That could have been really bad there. But no call by for them. Welcome in, Gray. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I hope you are doing good today. Do we want to start with this right now? We could start with the chimera. The problem is they have 2 monsters on the field. So we're going to hold off right now because we might need this might be Tempai. That head is just filled with sweet stuff. It is. So if they play a spell, so be it. We have enough to go into Guardian Chimera. Duster is really annoying. So I think what I'm doing is going this, and I don't really want to do Guardian Chimera, but that would clear their field. Guardian might be the option, to be honest, because they cannot target my stuff with Guardian because I have a Poly in the grave. Yeah, I changed my mind. Let's go Chimera Fusion here into Guardian Chimera. If they have an Ash Blossom at this point, so be it. We could go Magnum too, like Magnum with this and this, but I'm losing my Ash either way, so I prefer to clear their field if I'm losing my Ash. And we can reset our negate afterwards. So we go those 1 into Guardian Chimera here. Who took over a flesh being? I just took it. The Flynn is in the brain. The Flynn is all here, guys. So Guardian Chimera here. If they have the Ash Blossom, so be it, like I said. But for now, it doesn't seem like they do. Super Poly could be good for next turn. We pop those 2. And now they're going to go like, why game bug? Why can I not activate Jerusalem? It's because this. Oh, I wanted to activate the... I kind of messed up there. But they're going to be like, why game bug? Why game bug there? Okay, Centurion here. So we can do... Add a Centurion card. That's unfortunate because I wanted to do something different. But I think what I'm going to do is this here. To get the Diabels on the field. And then we're going to do... We're not going to do this right now because we could go for the Mirror Knight later on. But Diabel's going to be on the field now. And if they add the field spell, they're going to be stuck there. Oh my god, love the new Flash Tuber model. It's a 3D model. See, the rigger did a good job on this. They did an amazing job on this. I don't think I'm dying here. That's a field spell for sure, so... What I'm gonna do, I know they have... Yeah, they're gonna surrender because I can just activate the... There we go. No punishment for me. Yippee! Who made your model? I would say it's probably my mom. A lot of works. A lot of works. About a year of work. So that was a lot of works there. And after that, it took a while to increase the physics in it. At first, the model could barely move. Like, the ends were not moving right and anything. It could barely stand. And now it's a full-fledged, like, adult and all. So it took a while to get there. But right now, it's fully fleshed. But welcome in, Silas. Welcome in. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, for those that weren't there, I kind of want to move a bit. I love being a VTuber. But slowly but surely, I'm probably going to get more into the flesh tuber thing. If you want to call it that way. Just like real, no model streamer. Because I kind of want to do stuff with the desk that I have here. And for that, I'm going to need to... I'm not going to be able to do it with the VTuber model. And I want to do some punishment and stuff that I cannot do with the model. Like you see, there's this wheel that I want to do. that is basically punishment wheel for when I lose. And I'm sorry, the VTuber model cannot do push-up. It cannot do sit-ups. It cannot do any of those things. So we gotta make with what we can. I just felt like the VTuber model was limiting what I could do most of the time, and I want to branch out. I want to try something new. I basically want to try something new. I want to try and see if I can evolve. Stream as an actual flan next. Well, you're laughing about that, but I did say one of the goal for this year was I'm an engineer IRL, so I want to make... Oh god, we're gonna lose to an Ash Blossom, aren't we? Like, this set is fine, but this loses to an Ash Blossom here. Please? Please? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Well, we set the Imperm and we pray. There's nothing we can do. Really unfortunate hand. We drew Tau twice. We drew Tau twice so far. So that's kind of unfortunate. But like I was saying earlier, one thing I want to do first is make like a flan head that I could bring stuff somewhere and just like... We're gonna be able to droll this at least. So adding this means that droll is coming down. But yeah, I want to do like a styrofoam or something and that is in shape of a flan with like maybe LEDs and stuff that I could put on. And that would be pretty much what I would like to do. Okay, game, please. I think I'm just gonna summon this and go battle. Because at this point, I don't have another option. Doesn't seem to be a good live twin build. I'm gonna set this because I am greeding. At this point, I need to greed. If they add the Duster, so be it. But if they don't, I can Tau into Mirror into getting myself something else. Okay, so they did have other Searcher. We do have the Imperm if we need to, so we're gonna hope that they're gonna come in handy. So this one would normal something else. That's their normal summon. Do we want to Imperm this? Because if we Imperm this, that means that they need to have the monsters later on. I'm kind of guessing they don't have monsters in the end because they stopped last turn. They could have summoned something. So I'm going to take the gamble. I'm going to take the gamble. If they have the extender, they have the extender at this point. Gotta play to my out. So let's see here. Can they extend over this? Oh, they have the Sprite. I'm dead. I'm dead. I tried, guys. That was unfortunate. Unless they pop the Tau and I can extend from this. They just had the blue. They have the jet now. And I don't think I'm making it out of here alive. Unfortunate. We drew Droll, the one of Droll, the one of Tau, the two of Poly. We drew Mirror Sonnet, which was good, but no other starters. We have like 14 starters in the deck or stuff like that. So at this point, we're expecting to be able to do stuff, but now they're going to be able to just negate me. Maybe they're not going to read Tau. Maybe they're not going to read Tau and not realize that Tau cannot be destroyed by battle. That could be something, right? Maybe they're going to be stupid. So they go Gigantic. Gigantic's going to activate. They're going to go through their whole combo. We're going to let them do it. We don't have anything we can do anyway. So might as well. What the heck? You're not a flan at all? My immersion. Welcome in, Vexpear. Welcome in. Will that help your immersion? 1 second. 1 second. See? I'm still a flan. It's just behind the costume. Don't worry about it. Okay, phew. Okay, so they go Elf here. We need at least a color filter for it to work. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I was talking. I want to do more flesh stream and all. So we're going to move a bit. And I want to make a flan head, basically. So I'm going to look at how to do it, how to make stuff. But you remember like how this Geistos used to have something in the front of his face? It's going to be kind of similar, but more defined. And we're going to see what we can do with this. So they're going to go for the Kiss Kill. They are locked into 2. So they're going to be able to go into only the rank 2, please pop the Tau. I would love for them to pop the Tau if they could. Because now they go for the evil twin. They're gonna revive the blue one. Blue one's gonna pop something. Don't pop the camera fusion, please. Do not pop the camera fusion. Pop the Tau. Pop the Tau. Come on, I know you want to. If you don't pop the Tau, you can't punch me for game. So pop the Tau, please. You need to pop the Tau. Let's go! He's stupid. Wait, why can I not answer? Why can I not? Is there something preventing me from chaining? What happened there? Did I miss something? I'm not locked into it. Oh, they locked both of us into 2s. God, I hate this. I hate this. Well, we lose. Drew none of my engine, 1 engine and nothing else. So we're gonna go for the first punishment, guys. It is happening. I did say I was gonna do it, so let's go for the wheel. Let's see what we can get here. There's the wheel. Spin it! Whee! It was gigantic. Gigantic was what... oh god, we're starting with a chair. No! No! But yeah, that was unfortunate. Like, out of our deck, if we look at the deck here, out of our deck, we drew the 1 of Troll. 1 Mirror was good, but we would have needed either Gazelle, Cortal would have been good. We needed 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Maybe one of these would have helped us. We drew the 1 of Tau too. We drew the Poly that we don't really want to draw. Like, it was just a bad draw. It happens. But we're gonna do a 45-second. I'm gonna get myself a timer real quick. So, no, I'm just gonna count in my head. So, I'm gonna step away. My mic should be able to pick up. It's gonna be a bit further away, but we should be fine. Have you guys ever done the chair? It's pretty rough for some time, but 45 seconds is not too bad. There we go. As you can see, nothing to stand on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 15, 16. I skipped the number there. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. There we go. I really gotta move the mat when I do the chair, because the mat was slipping. You saw me move my feet a bit. Like, I was slipping down, so I had to basically move my foot because the mat was slipping on the ground. But in a chair is basically, you go there and you take a wall and you do a chair basically, as if you were standing on a chair like this, but without the chair. So that's basically what we did. Whew, that was a good one. It's not too hard, this one. This one is not too hard. It's a push-up that are scaring me a bit, because my arms are not as strong as they used to be. I've trained my legs a lot by running, but my arms are... I've been neglected a bit. You know the meme of the gym bro that skipped leg days? Well, I skipped arm day myself. So that's a problem. So when we go to the push-up, those are gonna be the struggle. But let's get back into it. Well, unfortunate game, but that happens. It happens. Whew. Let's see what we match up against now. We are going second, so that's not great, but our deck can go. We're going first, so that's Tenpai. Okay, we're facing Tenpai. We have a good Tenpai matchup, but it all depends if we can draw starters or not. Okay, that's a way better hand. Way better hand. So we can start with the Cortal here. No Ash Blossom. That's great to hear. So from there, what we can do is add the big wing Berthomet. If they have a Droll, I'm gonna call by it. Yeah, we cannot let the Droll resolve. Droll is way too threatening to me, so we're gonna call by this. That kind of tells me they don't have the Maxi. If they have the Maxi, we can play on their Maxi here, but we needed to call by this. If they have the Ghost Spell, that's gonna be unfortunate, but we can play around this. The more they end rip themselves, the better for us, to be honest. So Droll is negated here. We're gonna summon the Mirror Knight. If they Maxi me here, I can chain the Mirror Knight to the Maxi. If they imperm this, it's stupid. If they imperm the thing that I summon, that's fine. I have the Chimera Fusion to dodge it. Oh, they're stupid. They're really stupid. We just dodged the imperm. That's a quick effect, my guy. Read the card. Read the card. So one more things that they remove from themselves, and we're gonna be able to end rip them here. So from there, we're gonna be able to just do everything we need. So we can add another Chimera Fusion here because we don't need a Berthomet at this point. They have something else still. What could they have? They add something since I add the Mirror Knight on the field and all. Even before, because they had something after the Droll. So I don't know what they have. The big wing the Berthomet, the mythical beast, could be fine to send the Diabells to the graveyard, and then we add the Tau maybe. But this one, I like this one just because it can revive from the grave, so I like it a lot. So we're gonna go for this. We're gonna summon this guy here, and from there we're gonna go into Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and we chain block with this. I don't care about this being imperm. If the imperm is basically trading 1 for 1, we revive the Mirror Knight here, and we go for the Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. There to end rip them at the end. No answers on their hand. It's not a nib either because they didn't have the nib answer before. So we could go Nightmare Apprentice, pitch the imperm, summon herself, add myself something, and we could go for a Chaos Angel here, which would be fine. Do we need this though? I almost kind of want to add the Diabells, to be honest, because we add back. Then from there, we can get ourselves the Chimera Fusion, both of them. And we can summon the Diabells on their turn. So I kind of like this. I prefer this here. They still have something. I have no idea what it could be. Gonna add this to my hand. And now I could technically go and summon the Berthomet, but that's a bit too trigger happy into a nib. I already have 2 Chimera Fusions, so we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna set 3, because Chimera Fusion is not once per turn, and we're gonna pass on this. See what they have. Let's hand rip them for 1. What did they have? That Pydra's pretty good here. Pretty good. On their draw, I'm gonna use the Mirror Knight here to get myself going into a big wing Berthomet. And then big wing Berthomet's gonna activate, getting myself into this one and another one. So now basically we have access to Diabells. We just fusion this into those 2, get ourselves into the Diabells. So unless their first play is their field spell, and if their first play is their field spell, we can just go Guardian Chimera instead. Pop the field spell, and then they're on the back foot a bit. That's annoying. We're gonna go this here. Do we want to use the other one? Because we would get the Diabells back. Guardian Chimera's not gonna do anything, so we could technically fuse those 2 into the Fiend one, then fuse into the Fiend one again. No, we don't need to. We don't need to. We're gonna lose one of the Chimera Fusion, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I guess we could have gone for reliever Magnum here. Like Magnum with this with this, and we would... Yeah, that would have been better. Note to myself. Do that the next time. So we do those two. And now that's gonna put them on a bit of a conundrum there, because they need to be able to... So they pop this, that's fine. We can go this here, targeting the Diabels here, and this here, sending from deck. Let's see what they have left. I still have a monster negate and a target negate, so we're gonna send a Tau here. Then from there, we're gonna summon the Diabels onto the field. And then from there, the Tau's gonna activate, reviving the Mearsonite here. So there we go. Now that the Mearsonite's probably not gonna stick on the field, we're probably gonna pop it to pop something here. But that's still pretty good. They have 2 cards in hand. Cannot activate quick play spells, so they cannot chime in anymore. This is getting negated for sure. Ain't no way this is happening. So get that away from me. No Hydra for you. Is it Chandra? Is your final card Chandra there? Is it Chandra? Come on, show it to me. Show me. There we go. There we go. Tempai crumbling under the pressure. We know how to deal with them, even after a lightning storm. Imagine if I had a Magnum too. Magnum would have been insane there. So, mental note, the next time I have this, remember, I could have made Magnum on top of the Baphomet. I would have not lost my negate from the Mearsonite and all. And the Magnum would have been another pop. So when they activated this, I could have popped the Hydra instead to make it so even if they grabbed Kaiman, that couldn't be activated. If they dropped the field spell, I could pop it. So yeah, that was a better play. A bit of a misplay, but we live, we learn. That's why I want to get more into playing this deck. Lair of Darkness. Okay. The Duster's gonna go crazy here. Duster's gonna be go completely wild. So let's see, what is my draw? Pretty good draw here. So would they run a counter trap? That is a big question. I think I'm gonna start with a Duster. If they run a counter trap, that's removing the counter trap here. Ooh. Both viruses and they surrender. I don't know what they were expecting though. Both viruses could not be activated and their Lair of Darkness was offline. So there was not much you could do. Well, we take the easy wins. We take the easy wins there. That is why I run Duster in my deck. My deck doesn't handle back row that well. So Duster is just a way to allow myself to deal with the annoying back row that I know are lurking around. Welcome back, everyone. I hope that wasn't too bad for you guys. Okay, so we can go Mearsonite into... They're gonna go this, that's fine. We can hold on the Max CTC. Royal Magician's Hold. I'm kind of jealous of this one. They're sending something back. It's a 50 card... Libromancer, okay. Libromancer with the Apprentice Engine. Where are we going with this? 50 card 2. So they're gonna special summon this guy, revealing the Illusion of Chaos. That makes sense. We're gonna maxi on this. If they have the Ash Blossom, might as well get them to burn it here. No Ash Blossom, so we're good on this. Libromancer needs to summon a lot to be able to do stuff, so at least we're getting 2 or 3 draws. Are you excited, guys, by the way, for the Molcharmies? Are you excited to have 6 maxis against you? I don't think the end one's gonna be played that much, but the Full Loss is for sure getting played. For sure. The end one is a bit more situational, it's more side deck centric, but the extra deck and deck one is so easy to splash into everything. It's gonna be so annoying. Well, sometimes you just need a maxi in a dream. You just need a maxi in a dream. The guy out afford? That was a connection fail, so the guy didn't just, like, surrender. He ulted forward to the game, because he was so pissed of getting max seed. How often do you think he got max seed today? How often do you think was it? Might have been like the 6th time in a row or something. I would not be surprised. There's so many max seed running around. We haven't run into that many of them today. 3rd coin flip loss in a row, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Maxi and Imperm, though, pretty good. A lot of doubles is unfortunate, but at least we have a good hand. If the Maxi resolves, we might be good to do stuff, so... Let's see what they're on. 15 card extra deck, 40 card deck, so pretty standard. 40 cards deck, so let's see what they can do. Come on, show it to me. It's your turn, my guy. It's your turn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do here? Runic? Are you special summoning? Sure, I'm gonna maxi here. Let's see if this resolves. They could chain another runic spell to try and dodge the special summon of the maxi, but that means they're like spending 2 runic spell to dodge one thing, which is not great. Now the question is, do I want to imperm the... Oh yeah, I want to imperm the again. With double imperm, for sure I'm imperming this. It's white forest too. I'm not letting you get the fountain. No way you're getting the fountain here. You're not drawing 3 new cards. They have something here. Maybe a runic spell? Because they could be activated on their turn. They can be activated from hand without the fountain. So... no fountain for them now. This is the white forest. I was expecting this, so... at least it's their normal, so it's not great. They can go into a 6 here, but that's still giving me another card. And we do have the imperm for the 6 too. So we should be doing fine. And we just need to draw a small amount of things. We don't need much here. I don't know white forest that much though. I have one guy at my local that is playing it. But White Forest nowadays looks a lot different than this. Like, it doesn't look the same as this. So they could send a spell or trap from hand to or field to graveyard to draw one, but I don't know if they have it. If this card's in your graveyard, can take it on White Forest, synchro your control, or in your graveyard, return it to the exiting. If you do special summon that card, but negates effect. Okay. Coral Dragon. Okay, I see. Doesn't do anything on its own. We're all drawing the bad cards now. So this one is gonna send the other runic spell. So good thing I removed the fountain because they could have drawn 3 cards here. They have an Untuner. Then they add a White Forest spell, right? Add a White Forest monster from your deck to your hand. So they can add technically this one to get another special because they haven't used the special clause on this. But we're getting so much advantage from this. That is why Maxi is gross. Maxi is so gross. We're just winning here. We're literally just winning. Like, they go for the queen. What does she do again? You can take on a spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand. What are they going to try and add? This, they want to try and go for the... Activate a card effect with effect and send one from your hand or field to the graveyard, special summon a level. They don't have spell or anything, so I'm gonna negate this just to make sure they don't get the runic spell again. They shouldn't be able to negate here because they don't have spells. Oh, they're gonna dodge, but at least that means that they don't have this left. So I'm kind of happy with this. Sure, they add back the runic spell, but that's fine. Like, they have 1 runic spell. They can maybe get the fountain from this, but they don't have other runic spells, so they would need other stuff, and this is negated too. So they can't go into good synchros unless they go into the 6, which is fine, but I don't think they can do much from this. With the hand I had, and I have the call by, I have the Swords Knight and all. They can summon this. Give me more card. Give me more card. Come on. Send. They're gonna try and draw. So they send the runic. Try and see what they can get. But at this point, they're grasping for anything. I don't think that was worth it. They should have left the Synchro 8. and then go from there. Hope to draw a spell there and play on my turn. That should have been what they do, but at this point, it's pretty much over. Not much you can do against this. We go Cortal. Cortal's gonna activate, getting myself the search here. Come on, come on, show me what you got. Nothing here. So we're gonna get ourselves another Gazelle. No Droll so far. We can go into Mirror Knight. Mirror Knight effect. They have one trap card. It's probably the trap card that is something. Okay, nothing here. I'm actually gonna summon the Gazelle, to be honest. I don't need the other guy. So we're gonna summon the Gazelle. Gazelle's gonna activate, getting myself the Chimera Fusion, which we desperately need. I'm surprised we didn't draw any of them. Then from there, we can go Polymerization here. Polymerization is gonna allow me to get into the... Might as well go for this one here, because we don't really need the... So those two here, keep the field as big as we can. They could have a nib, but I don't know if they run nib, to be honest. So we're gonna go Gazelle first into Big Wing Berthomet here second. Getting ourselves more and more advantage here. We don't have a nib in our deck, so if they nib us, that is gonna hurt us a bit, but that hurts them way more, I feel. We're gonna add... Oh, we didn't want to send this. Well, that's fine. I thought I was adding. That is completely okay. We can add the Diabels, then fusion those thing, this thing, and Diabels and this to pop one card and go into... We could even go Nightmare Apprentice. Nightmare Apprentice, drop the Call by the Grave. Then summon herself. I think I like the Nightmare Apprentice. It gets to the same line. It just gets it in more steps, basically. So we go this, we pitch to the graveyard. I think at this point I'm going to pitch a Call by because we have the cross out anyway, so we don't need it that much. And this might bait their nib. If they have a nib, this might bait it. So let's see here. We're going to grab the Diabels there. Then we can go into... We can even go into a Guardian Chimera here if we want to. So let's go Chimera Fusion. We could pop 2 with the Guardian Chimera. So they have something to tank here. Nothing on res. So if we do... If we actually do Magnum... No, that wouldn't work that well. So we do need to go Guardian Chimera. Another question is, do we do 2 or 1? Oh, we need to do 2 from hand. So we're gonna use this, and this here. Probably pop the back row at this point. So Guardian Chimera here. It is non-targetable, so at least there's that. We're gonna still chain link that way in case they have an Ash Blossom. We want the pop to happen from this really badly. Then we're gonna go Diabels. Diabels is gonna revive herself, so we're gonna have this. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. We're gonna turn on Maxi for 1 card. But he's gonna Synchro, and then I'm gonna pop the Synchro on the same chain. Poor guy. He's gonna realize what it does to not target something and summon on the same chain. Oh, I'm sorry, my guy. I'm so sorry. He's gonna be able to revive one of his white forests at least. So he can chump block once. So now he can Synchro if he wants to. Come on. Come on, make it. Make your big dude. I'm gonna pop it on the same chain. I'm gonna pop it on the same chain. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I'm popping it. So you better make something. Maxi's an auto win against them. They have to summon way too often. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Chimera is that it can play under Maxi and everything else. Then this revives the Diabels. And he's gonna figure out what it does to pop during resolution. Boop. You do not get your effect. What does it do? Wild cards in your graveyard can add this to your hand. That's fine. So he's gonna target a white forest, revive it. That's fine. Welcome in on the fine. Welcome in. So he's just doing his stuff preemptively, which he should not. He should wait for the battle phase to do all this, because now I have super poly targets for stuff. And he's giving me card too. For some reason, he's giving me card, which I don't understand the logic. We're gonna add this. We're gonna add that. Can we kill? That is the big question, right? Like, we have 1, 2. Yeah, we can kill for sure. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have nib. So, I'm gonna go for the lethal, which is basically to go polymerization here into this guy now using... Oh yeah, that's way more than lethal. We can't even use Jibels here. We just use all of them, might as well. Wait, this is not Vampire. I'm gonna say Vampire is fun and all, but I've stopped playing them a bit because they are outclassed. They are so outclassed right now. And I do love this deck a lot. I have some theory crafting that I want to do when the Feed Split comes out, because if they don't ban Beatrice, there's a lot of stuff that Vampire could do with the Feed Split that I never tried in the TCG, because I could not get Fiendsmith Engine, basically, because it was too expensive. But in Macedon, I might play with them. But right now, I don't feel Vampires has even a chance of competing. And I want to get better at Chimera too. I want to get way better at Chimera so that I can... One of my goals this year is to... I'm building a Zamina Chimera Fiendsmith. And I'm gonna enter at least one YCS this year if I can. And I'm gonna try and top a YCS. I was close the last time. So I'm gonna try. So if I want to do this, I should try and get better at the deck. We keep going second though. That's really annoying. 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck. We have the killer combo here, so that's pretty good. Is it flu? I'm ashing this for sure. No way I'm letting you resolve this. Welcome in, Magic Johnson. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. It might be lab too. Might be lab. Flu or lab, one or the other. But you never let your opponent... Oh, it's this deck. They need to start a chain, right? Like, they need to reveal and then they summon, I think. We're gonna see what they add here. We do have the Max C, but I don't think I should struggle too hard against this. Let's see what they had. Okay, if you control special summon up to 2 level 4, that's fine. That's even better for me. So we're gonna Maxine chain to this. Let's see if they have the answer now. Maybe they have a call by, maybe they have their own Ash. They do not. Okay, so we should be good now. That should hurt them a lot. So now if they summon 2, we draw 1, right? Because it's only... Yeah, we only draw 1. The Tao's not great, but it's fine. They have a monster negate and a spell negate, which is annoying. Mirror Knight is pretty good. Increasing this level by 1. So that's a monster negate, that's a spell negate. We can try and bait them out with the polymerization here. Oh, it's only a targeting negate, this one? That targets Shining Sacrifice and Monster Rush. That's so bad! It's so bad. Wait, it's way worse than I thought. Well, let's go Mirror Knight then. Giving them a chance to respond. This has effect too, right? I don't remember exactly what it is. They have something here. They might have... Oh, they do not. I was gonna say they might have the... Ash Blossom. Or just something else, a Veiler. But they don't seem to have it, so we're gonna go Gazelle here. They do have the Veiler. Okay, so there's the Veiler out. But now we just need to deal with one of their spells and we're good. That's fine. That's completely fine. So we have this. We're gonna go Poly. They're gonna use their spell negate probably. They cannot allow this to resolve. They cannot allow the Poly to resolve, but we have the Patchwork here. So we are gonna get another Poly anyway. Well, now we go Patchwork here. Getting ourselves the second Poly and the Edgem Chain there. And what does it say? Can I destroy a monster effect? Okay. So, during your main phase, you can add one card that mentions. That's a bit annoying. Now we could technically go Guardian Chimera to try and draw into the Chimera Fusion. That would do what we need to do. Give us a lot of cards. It does not target, so we could destroy this guy here. Remove everything they have. And that could be fine. If we go this, though, we can pitch to the graveyard a way to... Is there a way to revive the Baphomet afterward? Oh, welcome in, Tony. Thanks for this gifted sub. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you very much. I think I like the Guardian Chimera play, so we're gonna do this. This and this. Valorant gifted the tier 1 too. Thank you so much, Valorant. But thank you so much, Tony. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good on this lovely day. So let's go Guardian Chimera here. Let's go Gazelle here. Let's go Baphomet. And I don't care about the Edge Imp, so I'm gonna do the Edge Imp last because I don't care about the Edge Imp resolving or not. So chaining 4 there. Get ourselves all we want. Add a Patchwork here. Patchwork is going to be discard fodder if we need to. We can summon the Mirror Sword Knight here to deal some damage, but we cannot destroy anything with a Mirror Sword Knight. Now the question is, I kind of want the Nightmare Apprentice to get more value. Oh, we can banish this. Okay, we pop this here. So this guy's getting big, but that's fine. We're gonna go Cordal here. We're gonna get ourselves... I think at this point we want a Gazelle for the next turn. And from there, I'm gonna go Apprentice here. Apprentice pitching this guy now, summoning the Apprentice onto the field. And the Apprentice is gonna search me the Diabels. Now the thing is, I can do much more. I could go Chaos Angel to remove this, which would be good, but I might be able to kill? Because Chaos Angel here, do this, banish a Shining Spark, then I can go into the Muckracker, and then Muckracker pitch this, adds the revive the Baphomet. I like the line. I'm pretty sure the guy does not add the nib at this point, so this line guarantees that I can... Well, technically we could clear the board before we do this. Might be smarter, because this cannot be destroyed by battle. So we punch here, we punch there, and we're in such a leading position that I think I'm just gonna do this. So let's go here, punch into that. Punch into this. Then main phase 2, now we're going greedy. Now we're greeding, guys. So this and this together into the Muckracker. We're not locked into anything yet. We're gonna lock ourselves into Fiend real soon, so gotta be worried about that. We're gonna send this to the graveyard. Summon the Baphomet here. Could not kill, but at this point, this deck, we have a mid-range deck, basically. So we win if we go long. We win if we can go the long game. So I'm more than happy for this. Then we can set this. Set this. And then from there we can add... Oh, we could have Chimera Fusion, actually. I forgot that I didn't add the Chimera Fusion back. So we could have done this. That's not too bad. We can Chimera Fusion and they're gonna surrender. Yeah, we should have Chimera Fusion first. Go into the Andrip one. Revive the Diabels and then add back the Chimera Fusion. That was just stupid on my part. So there we go. Not a lot of loss right now, but we're still in platinum, so that's not too bad. That is really not too bad. But how do you like my 3D model, Tony? How do you like it? I kind of want to start streaming more with my... without my VTuber model, so you're gonna see more of this. More and more, you're gonna see my real face. Oh, we have an night train. Ooh, that's spicy. Okay, we're going first. We have a pretty good hand. We can go Apprentice here, discarding this. Now the question is, which one do I prefer them to... I think I prefer them to Ash the Apprentice, to be honest. I'm gonna leave them a bait for an Ash. If they take it, be my guess. No, nothing. So we're gonna add the Cortal here. If they have a Droll, that's gonna hurt a lot. Like, our deck loses to Droll. I'm gonna be honest. If you want to beat Chimera, you just play Droll. We're gonna go Cortal here. Cortal is gonna get ourselves the Big Wing Berthomet. There we go. No Droll yet. They have an interruption, so it's either... Oh, welcome in intentionally. Welcome in. Thanks for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Mayor Crimba, welcome back to streaming. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying myself. I want to better myself this year. Like I did say earlier, but one of the goals this year is to get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly. So we're going to stream a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! And do some tech stuff. I didn't have time last year to do some tech stuff. This year, I'm committing to the tech stuff more. So we're going to try and make more. The first thing I said was I want to make a flan head that I can put over my head to like have LEDs and stuff, and maybe an LCD that you guys can write on and it's gonna appear on top, so we can have like a costume on top. So that's basically what I want to do for the tech stuff. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, because like I said, I have a lot of expenses this year still, so I'm unsure what I can do, but we're gonna try for sure. We are gonna try for sure. They have something there. I don't know what it is. It's not a Maxi. It's not an Ash. I'm a bit worried, to be honest. So we're gonna go Poly here. They haven't stopped anything I did, so it's making me think that it might be a Bishul. I'm gonna make this one first because it's the easier one to make with the stuff I have right now. But let's go for the Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts. Then we're gonna go Gazelle here and the King of Phantom Beasts. At least now we have an answer to Imperm or Valor if they have it. So there's that. If they Imperm or Valor now, that's fine. I'm gonna let it go. I want the Negate live on their turn. So we're gonna add to our hand. At this point, I wanted Diabels because I can go this to revive the Diabel. So we go Chimera Fusion here. We're gonna set our board so we're resilient to Nib, and we're resilient to everything, basically. We're resilient to Evenly. So we go this and this together. Make the Chungus. There we go. And then, even if they banish the Diabels, we have a way to get her back. So we're gonna go Big Wing Berthomet. Target the Diabels. Might be Crow. If it's Crow, it's Crow. It's fine. We can deal with Crow. We have ways to deal with it. It might be a Bishul. I'm expecting a Bishul way more. Imperm now. I'm gonna just activate a Cortal. It just allows me... It's a Foolish Burl, so... That was the Imperm that they had. Okay, so no more Imperm here. We kind of want this mill because I want to mill the Tau here, which is going to allow me to summon the Diabels there. Tau is going to prevent the Muckracker line, so that's a bit unfortunate. But I prefer to have the Mirror Sunlight now onto the field. We could go for a Chaos Angel. We could go if we want to. We go those two, and that protects our field from being destroyed, so they cannot destroy by battle the Diabels. And that means that it's going to be way harder for them. But I don't think that's worth it, because this would this Mirror Knight next turn, I can tag him out for Berthomet. Then I get myself another Chimera Fusion and another Gazelle. And that's so much more value. So let's set those two. Let's go end turn. There, we end rip. It's Cyber Dark. That's a bit of an unfortunate mill there. That's not what I wanted them to mill, to be honest. That's not what I was hoping for them to mill. So on their draw phase, we are going to go Mirror Knight here. We want the Mirror Knight in the grave anyway. So we're going to go Berthomet there. Then Berthomet activates. Getting myself... That's why I like double Berthomet. I know the typical list right now that are running Chimera in the TCG don't run double Berthomet anymore, but that's because they are running the Fiendsmith Engine on top of it. But without the Fiendsmith Engine, you're running low on Fiend, which I do not like. They're adding stuff, that's fine. Cause... what does this one do again? We can troll them at least, so there's no more... There's no more adding anymore, which is going to be annoying. One of each, add one dragon or machine. Oh, they can't even activate this anymore. So we shut down their spell. We have a monster again, and there we go. We are winning. We keep on winning. Oh, I love this deck. This deck just feels so good to play. It just feels so great. It flows well. I love that Chimera Fusion is a quick play. It adds so much layer to the deck. Because you can dodge Imperm or Valor or stuff like that with the quick play spell. Because you just target it, you quick play, remove the monster, and you can keep playing. Okay, we're going second now, so let's see if we can make it happen. Oh yeah, it's been a month that I haven't streamed, and now my voice is letting me know that it's been a month. This hand is great. The problem is, it would be a great hand going first. Going second, I don't know. Depending on their deck, it might be bad. 2 extra deck. Okay. Pre-prep of Rite. So that's a ritual. Oh, it's voiceless voice. We might be good, but our hand is not great to deal with voiceless. We can't call by their low if they try and revive it on our turn. So if they get greedy, we can call by it. That might be the solution, but they're gonna get an Omni. If this stays in the graveyard, we can just call by the Skull Guardian. That would be great. Okay, a Skull Guardian here. Please keep your Skull Guardian in grave. That's gonna force the Omni. I would love that. So Skull Guardian here, gonna add a Voiceless Voice card, adding the low. They haven't summoned yet, so this guy is gonna gain a lot of attack. And then... when opponents activate card effect while you control low, the player quick effect can negate the activation if you destroy. During your main phase, you can add one Voiceless Voice card or one Skull Guardian card. So they're probably gonna add the level 8, right? Oh no, this one. During your main phase, you can activate one of these effects. Fold one Light Ritual monster from your hand or graveyard to your deck, and if you do, add to your hand or special summon on Voiceless Voice. That's annoying because that dodges my call by the grave there. So Prayer of the Voiceless, they can add this back. They restarted everything. Saphira, what does this one do? This card is ritual summon while you have low. I never seen Saphira, to be honest. Attack is declare. Then you total one card from your opponent's hand. That's fine. During your opponent's hand phase. Okay, they're removing the low. They might be greedy there. If they get too greedy and they don't get a low back on the field, I might be fine. When opponents activate a card effect that targets a monster you control, you can negate, discard this card, negate. When opponents would special summon a oh, they summon it right away. When opponents would special summon a monster, you can return this card to the end, negate the... That's a pretty rough board. So one Omni, one special negate. Oh, and we draw the Ash right after. Yeah, I don't know if we can make it out of here alive, guys. So we're gonna start with the Coidal, hoping that they use some of their interruption here. Please, please click buttons. They did not. At this point, I think I'm just getting the Gazelle, to be honest. I might just need the Gazelle here. So we're gonna call by the grave to try and force the Scold Guardian. Because now they need either to flip their trap card. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Is this ashable? I think it's ashable, right? Yeah, it's ashable. So we can ash this. Make it so now they're forced to use their low anyway, their Skull Guardian anyway, if they want this resolve. So there's that. So there we go. We baited one effect. So we've done one part of the task, guys. Then we can bait this effect with the Mirror Sword Knight here. Activating the effect, then we can Chimera Fusion with those two. Revive the Mirror Sword Knight, get ourselves something. So they shuffle this back. Then special summon a Voiceless Voice monster probably, or add. Okay, they add another low, that's fine. And a light ritual monster. Opponent can only target ritual monster for attack. Also, opponent cannot target light monster control with card effect. That's a bit annoying. During your main phase, you can... Okay. So we're gonna go Mirror Sword Knight first. When opponent... activate a card effect that targets a monster you control. So we're gonna go Mirror Sword Knight. They're gonna use the Sarvis. Or can they not? Did I read it wrong? Would special summon a monster quick effect and return this card to your hand, negate the summon if you do, banish that monster. Why did they not do this? I'm a bit confused there. We're gonna go for the Gazelle here then. Gazelle effect. Gazelle is gonna get me the... At this point, I might want another Chimera Fusion, to be honest. Because the Baphomet is fine, but the Chimera Fusion is gonna allow me to do more. So we go Chimera Fusion. I'm just scared of me misreading this. Okay, we can go into this guy here, using the Tau, and using this here. Those two into the Baphomet, the king of mythical beasts. Then we go this here, this there, and into... Do I want the revive? I can revive the Mirror Sword Knight. What would that achieve for me? Because if I do that, I'm locked into not being able to summon Fiend Monster, anything other than Illusion. And if I want to do Muckracker, do I need Muckracker? I don't think I do. Let's go for the Tau. Tau's gonna revive the Mirror Sword Knight here. And I just cannot Muckracker anymore. So there's that. We gotta be mindful of that. So Mirror Sword Knight here. Then we send to the graveyard. At this point, do I want to send this? I have both of them already, so might as well. Then Gazelle is gonna get me here. I could technically get this, but that's not a great card to have. Add this to my hand. I could get it. So let's do the math. I can only attack Ritual Monster. Is there Battle Protection? Because I could punch... What is this? Spiritual... if this card is normal special, if a light ritual monster is special summon to your field... on your opponent's target... No. You can... If this card is ritual summon, when your opponent's activate a card effect... So nothing here. And this only... light ritual opponent's monster can only target ritual monster for attack. Also, your opponent's gonna target. So what I could do here is summon the Nightmare Apprentice, get another illusion. Yeah, I think that's a play. We're going for the win. It is a bit greedy, but we're going for the win here. So we're going Nightmare Apprentice there. I don't understand why their Sarvis cannot activate. Okay, we can do this here. Mirror Sword Knight banishing himself, negating the Sarvis. At least there's that. That was... Okay, so it only stops inherent summon. That's good to know. So Nightmare Apprentice activates, getting myself the... Kotal here. Then from there... Now the problem is, if we go there, that's one punch. We take damage. Then 3.1, 3.1, that's 2. Then 1.5 here. That's not enough, sadly. So how do we do this? Because we could go Guardian Chimera. It doesn't target. So we could pop both of their cards here. And then go for a big punch. I think that might be the play. Yeah, I think that's the only play we have. So let's go this. Because the other player was thinking, if this resolved, I could have gone Chimera the Illusion Beast. With 3 Illusion Monster, I was fine to kill them. If I add 3 Illusion Monster, I could kill them this turn. But I cannot with this, sadly. So we're gonna go this, and this. We want to keep the Baphomet here just to be safe. Let's go for the Guardian Chimera. I don't think there's anything that's protecting them from damage, from being destroyed. So we're gonna pop this here. I'm not killing them this turn anyway, so I think I'm gonna pop this. Okay. Well, yeah, we're pretty much screwed. We're pretty much screwed, guys. We tried really hard, but at this point, they just had so many things. Okay, they summoned this guy again, which doesn't do anything, because now they already used this effect. So we could, technically, we don't have the Baphomet in the grave. Oh, that's unfortunate. We can go battle here. Punch over this. Like, they should have kept this in hand. I don't know why they summoned it. Because now they have the low. And we might be fine. We could technically go into a link here. Like, we could go SP, banish this. And one card your opponent controls up to the number of light ritual monster control. Start both this card and as many cards as targeted. Shuffle one light monster, then add one of your... Yeah, I think I prefer the SP here. We don't have the Mirror Sword Knight anyway. So we're gonna go SP here. SP is gonna activate banishing their trap card. So at least now, I know they have a low in hand, but that's pretty much it. So let's see if we can make this happen. We add the Mirror Sword Knight on the call if we need to revive it with the Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, with the Baphomet here. So we have this going for us. We just need to figure out if that's going to be enough. Voices voice card that is banished from your graveyard, add it to your hand. So they're adding back the... Okay, they're adding back this, which is annoying. They add the out. This was not a card I was expecting. I don't think they added this the last turn, so... Now they go for the barrier of the voiceless voice. Not much I can do against this. Your opponent monster can only... So they're gonna summon the low. We can always imperm this. So I'm gonna imperm the low for sure. I don't want them to be able to do anything here. I think the low is the best imperm I can get, so let's get for this. There we go. Low is negated for now. So they can't add a light ritual or something else. What does it do? You can add one Voiceless Voice card or Skull Guardian from your deck. That's fine. So what are you adding? You're adding this one. Okay. What does this one do again? You can discard this card, send one ritual spell from your deck to the graveyard. You can banish card, ritual summon a ritual from your hand by attributing monster from your hand or field equal to the level. I don't know what they have in hand though. That's a problem. So they have this. Then you must also tribute piece of light ritual monster you control leaves the field bound upon this card effect. So they add this Skull Guardian here. Now the question is, will they be able to ritual? Because they might be banking on the fact that they can use the low here to ritual. I'm gonna get the low away. Let's see if they have other stuff they can do. So right there, right now, let's see if they can do something. Can they still ritual summon? They seem to be. So what do they have more in their end? Oh yeah, they had this one. So they are gonna have the Skull Guardian here. But at least they don't get the low back. So there's that. They don't have low here. Voice monster. Then they're gonna special summon something. I'm gonna go into the Mirror Knight here just to shield myself. Because Mirror Knight cannot be destroyed by battle and it's not an activated effect. So we're gonna hope that that shields myself for long enough. But god, that is annoying. Now our Chimera Fusion are out offline, by the way, too. So they have the low here. They have their big Skull Guardian there. And do we survive? They get the Sarvis. You can special summon this. I'm gonna turn this to... No, I want this on auto still. What does it do? You can special summon this card by shuffling to spell from your end and or graveyard. Okay, so they could special summon this. Exit this card effect. Quick effect can turn this card from field to hand. Special summon on right ritual. Okay, that's fine. They still cannot punch over my Mirror Knight, so we're good on this. Unless they get the insane piercing. That's not gonna work. Nope. Read my card. Now they're reading the card. Now they're like, wait. What? Illusion, baby. Okay. So SP is coming back here. And then they're getting their low back, which is annoying. We can get rid of the Skull Guardian if we need to. Ash Blossom is really not the card I needed. We could technically summon the Ash Blossom, go into Goddess with the Skull Guardian, then negate all the field and punch here. The problem is we're losing value over the long run. They already went through both of these though, so maybe they don't have anything else. So... because now we have the Muckracker, that's not great. I think that's a play, to be honest. We do this, we go Goddess using this, and this. And we pray for the best. We pray for the best at this point. Goddess is gonna negate everything on the field. They can do this, that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have activated the Goddess. Maybe that wasn't the smartest idea, because now they can go into the... Do they have another Skull Guardian? Probably, right? Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh, but wait, the Skull Guardian's gonna get negated! Oh my god. One less Skull Guardian to deal with, guys. That wasn't a mistake at the end of the day. That was not a mistake, because the chain happened. Middle of the chain! So, now we have one Goddess in a dream. They went through double Skull Guardian here. I don't know if they have other ways to cycle them. We know they have the Sarvis. So they don't have the spells here to get it going, because I'm pretty sure that's only spell. Yeah, that's only spells. So they would need more spells in the graveyard to summon this guy again. And now they have maybe one Skull Guardian left in the deck. If they get their Skull Guardian, that might be problematic. Because at this point, I don't have anything else to do. They have the third one here. So this one here is going to activate, adding themselves, sending the spell here. Then... do they have ways to get into... okay, they had the Skull Guardian here. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. I'm pretty much screwed here. I tried really hard, guys. It was just unfortunate. Voice going first is really strong. Really strong. So I don't think there was anything else I could have done better here. I played to my best and there was not much I could do. Welcome in, Dick Petty. Welcome in. I'm getting cooked by Voice's voice with 2 cards extra deck, but I guess I don't need it. And at this point, we're just gonna go next. There's nothing I can do here. We tried really hard. We grinded them for a while, but it just started with a lot and we didn't start with much. We started with Tau again. That was so... happy at this community Christmas. I did. They won't triple 1 Max C, by the way. We lost to this. With 2 Dynamundo. They have to Tritron counter trap too? Ain't no way. If he drew any of these things, I was fine. But no, the guy opened pre-prep into Skull Knight, into low, into this. It was an insane opener from the guy and going first. But that means a wheel spin. That does mean a wheel spin here. Let's see what we get. Let me grab some water first. But I hope your holiday was good too. I'm still off work until the until the 3rd. So spin! What do we get? Come on, another chair? You're kidding me, right? We done that last time. Well, we gotta get to it, guys. Let me move this time so that I know that I'm not gonna slip. And let's do 45 seconds. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8, and a 9, and a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 45, 43, 44, 45. I got a bit excited at the end. I was like, let's shortcut this a bit. But yeah, no. 2 chairs in a row. I'm starting to feel it. The chairs are adding up. They are adding up here. Whew. That was good. I looked yesterday and saw a copy of Xenoblade Chronicle 3. Ooh, that I bought and never opened it apparently. So I'm doing even better. Let's go. Let's go. Chronicle 3, which one was this one? I remember I played a Xenoblade Chronicle, the one with the gacha mechanic that you could like open people in there, and I didn't like it that much, to be honest. I didn't enjoy too much of the Xenoblade that I played, just because I didn't enjoy that I was gated behind opening loot boxes to get character to be able to progress. Like, I don't think a system like that should be in a game that is free to play. Like, that is pay to play, basically. Okay, we have a play here that plays a bit around... It plays around Ash a bit, but not that much. So the play is we camera fusion first. Because if we go Mirror Sword Knight, activate Mirror Sword Knight, and they have an Ash, we just lose everything. So I think what I'm gonna do is go Camera Fusion here. If they have the Maxi, we are gonna probably Ash Blossom this. Okay, they do have the Maxi, so we're gonna Ash Blossom this. Remove the Ash from the equation. Then that means that we at least are not going to be under Maxi, but we haven't cleared the Ash check though. So we don't know if they have Ash Blossom or not. But we can make this and shield ourselves a bit more. So we're going to summon the Baphomet, the Mythical King here. Then that's going to trigger... I kind of want to see if they have the Ash. I'm going to bait their Ash Blossom, to be honest. So we revive this and we do this. Please Ash Blossom this. Come on, you want to Ash Blossom, right? Come on, I know you want to. Imperm, that's fine. That kind of tells me they might not have Ash Blossom, because otherwise they would have probably Ashed here. Unless they're really 5-brain and they are waiting for the Ash on this. If they have an Ash Blossom on top of this, we would have played around. They have something else. So let's go Mirror Sword Knight here. No Ash Blossom. At least there's that. We can go into... we kind of need to go into the Baphomet here. What happens if they negate the Baphomet though? Because we could go Gazelle effect, try and search. If they have an Imperm, we can go another Camera Fusion, and then we go those two together into a Muckracker. I kind of prefer this, to be honest. Because that doesn't lock us into anything here. So we go this. Do you have the other imperm? I know you have something here. Second imperm. Okay, we played around everything we could. So we got hit by a maxi imperm. Now we should be fine. I don't expect them to have another imperm. And we are going to be able to end rip them for one. So we go Cracker here. With this and this. And now at this point, if they have another end trap, we cannot do anything about this. So let's add the Chimera Fusion back to our hand. And I kind of want, with this kind of hand, we kind of want to... Welcome in, Raskelly Raccoon. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. I hope it's a good poop. We're going to remove the Chimera Fusion here, because we are going to get another one anyway. So I want to keep the Imperm here. So we go Baphomet. Baphomet's gonna activate, getting myself. You see how I love this deck? Like, we played through a Maxi. Sure, we had the answer for the Maxi. But we played through Maxi, Imperm, and we still have plays to make. We're gonna go in. We haven't normal yet, by the way. We have not normaled once. Not once. We're gonna go... Oh, that's so good. And now the problem is we're not gonna have our Chimera Fusion anymore. But that's fine. I thought I could... Oh yeah, I'm Fiend Luck, that's why. I'm stupid. That's why I couldn't search anything. So we're gonna be able to draw one here. We can get ourselves the Coidal to shuffle a bit before we draw. So let's go Cornfield Coidal here. Cornfield Coidal is gonna get myself... to my hand a Mirror Knight, so we can summon a Mirror Knight for the next turn. Then this one's gonna activate, shuffling back one of the Chimera Fusion into the deck, getting myself a draw. A Polymerization could be really good, but we can't do much with it right now. So we're just gonna do this, set one, and pass. On this, though, we have an okay board. It's not amazing, but we played through double Imperm and a Maxi. So you gotta keep in mind, we played through a lot there. So we had to improvise a bit. I forgot about the Muckracker log, though, which changed my plays. If I didn't forget, I could have, like... not used the... Okay, normal summon Backjack is not great for them. If they go and link it up, that's not amazing. Okay, they're gonna go for the Typhon. That's fine, because I can just Imperm. I can just Imperm the Typhon, or I can just pop it. So I'm not too worried about that. That means that ends their turn a bit, to be honest. What are they gonna target with this? Like, what are they returning? This can activate anytime, right? Yeah, that's fine. Go battle. What are you gonna attack here? I'm gonna wait for them to attack something to see what they would attack. Okay, so we're gonna go Mirror Knight here. And then we're gonna Chain Magnum. Banishing the Chimera Fusion here. Popping their Superstar Slayer Typhon. And now that means that they don't have a battle phase anymore. It's probably Labyrinth, I'm gonna be honest. Probably Labyrinth here. But we're gonna get ourselves another Baphomet. Then they activate the Backjack. We were expecting this. We activate the Baphomet on our hand. Get ourselves another Chimera Fusion back. We do not have a banish card, so our Chimera cannot be activated in the graveyard, sadly, but that just means we get our Chimera Fusion back afterwards. So we get this. We have the Imperm here. Magnum did its job. We probably will not lose a Baphomet here. He reordered the top deck of his card, but that's fine. During opponent's turn, so they could excavate there. That's okay. So they set 2. So it's probably Labyrinth. I'm gonna be honest. I'm expecting a Labyrinth here. Ash Blossom is great because we can Ash Blossom the Backjack here. We're gonna go and... Do I want this? Yeah, I want this. Normal summon the Gazelle effect. Getting myself the search of another Chimera fusion here to get myself going with this, basically. So, the last Chimera fusion in the deck. There we go. And then we can polymerization this. We do not add the Duels in the graveyard, so we gotta be worried about this. But what we can do is do this into those two. Summoning the Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts. Then from there, we're gonna go Gazelle. We're gonna go this here. Targeting the Mirror Knight. And then we're gonna go this one, sending to the graveyard. At this point, I think I want to send the Duels, because Duels is gonna be really good against them. And we can chain the Magnum here. Banishing this and popping one the back row. I'm not expecting dragons. What is the it's not the Grass Luxuriator, it's the what's it again? The Daruma Cannon is a bit annoying. But at least that means I can still fusion with those things. Like, I can still fusion with my cards, which is great. So they're gonna go Backjack here. Backjack is gonna try and excavate. We're gonna just Ash Blossom this. And from there, they have one back row. Chain Link 7. Just a small Chain Link 7 there. Their back row is still activatable, which is a bit annoying, but that shouldn't be too bad. So this flips, we get the Magnum, pop this, then this sends to the graveyard. We could send this. I kind of want to send the Duels because that's going to be great against them. Then this revives the Mirror Knight here. And this is going to search me the... At this point, I can just search the Tau. I don't have monsters that I can really use this to, so I can't go into Guardian Chimera here if I want to pop their back row. That is one of the problems. I could go... Oh wait, Chaos Angel can deal with this. This could still tag out, but I don't think that's worth it. So... Oh wait, I can just flip this again. True! They weren't used this turn. I don't need to do anything stupid. I can just flip this and this. Then I have 6,000 damage. I can force their hand. I'm gonna go this one here, dropping a Chimera Fusion to the graveyard, summoning this guy here. And Nightmare Apprentice is gonna search me something. And now I'm threatening lethal. They have nothing in the graveyard. If they can welcome something, that's fine. Because at this point, if they welcome something, I can just, like, deal with it. So now the question is, if I go into... Oh yeah, I could do this here. Draw another card. Because I can't shuffle this anyway, so... Let's draw one there. See what they do. They do have a trap card. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what this trap card could be. So, shuffle this into the deck. Drawing a maxi, which is fine. We can go for the Chaos Angel here. We're not losing that much damage, and we can get the damage later on if we need to. So, Chaos Angel is going to force their hand. So, let's force their trap card. If it is a Welcome Labyrinth at this point, I just win the game. Because I can just make everything I need. So, show it to me. What is it? Big welcome. Okay, that's not saving them, really. Because now they summon the lady, then add back the lady, then they re-summon the lady. But they don't have trap cards anymore, so... They are going to have a big welcome that's going to be able to bounce something, but that means my maxi is live too. Oh, I should have probably maxied there. I wanted to maxi on their effect of the lady adding. Oh, the big welcome's banished. That's great. What do I want to do now? I could technically go into... Because the big lady is going to summon a defense. I could camera fusion, but I don't think I need to. Let's just go battle phase. If they want a big lady, that's fine. I'm not killing them this turn anyway, so I'm baiting the big lady here by attacking in disorder. So they want to stop this move for sure. So now if they want to stop the move, they need to summon a big lady first. Yeah, they're letting this go through. Now I could attack with a Chaos Angel here, but I'm gonna attack with this first. If they want to stop this move, be my guess. Yeah, they're not stopping any of the move. That's greedy. That's hella greedy. Because now I punch here, and then I go main phase 2. And they do know I have camera fusion, right? I can go end phase here. Like, I'm gonna be able to deal with them. They can summon their lady all they want. But she's not doing anything on her own. I'm not even gonna maxi this, because the maxi is gonna be more useful if they try and pop off on their turn. The 100 life point, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do there? Come on, draw your last Benedict card, Yugi. Let's see what they have. Because we have the Diabels. If they try and set anything, we can go into Guardian Camera, into Diabels, and we win this game. Yippee! Yippee! There we go. There we go there. Oh, Lord. It's dark outside. It was sunny when I left. When I started streaming, it was sunny. And now it's completely dark. Oh, I cannot wait for the sun to start being later, because the sun going down at 4 p.m. is really depressing. I'm gonna be honest. The sun going down at 4, so you, like, get to work, it's dark, and you get off work, it's dark. It's so depressing. It is so depressing. It's crazy. Oh, the sand is insane. Yeah, the sand is really good. We have the troll in case of interruption needed. Against the element, troll is not gonna do much. But let's see what we can do. They started pretty good with the trick clown too. Okay, they started amazingly good. Never mind. They started insanely good. So they have a fusion already. They have the Tearlament Kashira here. I don't even think it's worth it to droll. I might just keep the droll for... Okay, Tomb City in the Grave is good for me though. Tomb City in the Graves means it's gonna be harder for them to get the King's Arc. So they're gonna mill 3 here and Happy in the Grave. So as long as they don't have the King's Arc here, okay, they have this, but that's fine. For now, it's not too bad. That would be like a Kaleido Heart pass with 5 more mills, but I don't think I need to be too worried about this with this end. So those 2 shuffled into the deck, making the Kit Kalos. Then Kit Kalos is gonna be able to send itself. Maybe adding something, but probably sending to the grave, to be honest. No, adding. I don't want them to know that I have a droll, so let's just click right here. Maybe make them think I have a nib. Make them scare. Make them think that I have a nib here. So they're gonna go into Dugaris. Okay. Going crazy with it. So those 2, skip your next draw phase, draw 2 card, then discard 1. What are they gonna discard? They already used the Teal'c Kishira, so I guess they can discard it if they just want to make fodder and revive it with the Teal'c Kit-Kalas. But at this point, I don't really see... I guess they're fishing for the King's Arc. Okay, they probably have something. I'm gonna droll now. Just to make it so if they have the Imseti, they cannot Imseti anymore. So they dropped one of the walls, so it's either they have them city. Oh, they drew the King's Arc. For sure you drew it. Well, we're gonna be dealing with a lot here. A lot and a lot. They never seem to miss. I don't understand. Like, they're running so many things and they open Scream into Sheeran into everything. They mill to him city, but they draw the King's Arc here. Then they're gonna go Zombie Vampire here, mill 4 there, and at least they only have 1 fusion and they're a bit clogged on field space, so maybe they cannot do... Oh, wow. Those were bad mills for me. 2 chimera fusions. So I have 1 chimera fusion left. They did hit the Sheeran. They get the Ash Blossom. So are they going to be able to go into... They did not hit the Destrudo yet. So that's putting a bit of a stop in their plan. Now the double chimera fusion mailed. I just hope they don't go for mailing me with the Tailman Kashira and mail my 3rd chimera fusion, because at this point that would be really bad. I would need to rely on the fusion, like the polymerization from the Edge Imp engine. And we all know that's never great. So if they want to go Kaleido Heart, they're missing out on this. Okay, they go... Oh no, if they want to go Root Kalos, they need to use this. But they're going Kaleido Heart. That means though that they don't have other fusion stuff for their turn. They have 2 cards in hand. They don't seem to have a way to add their... Why would you run Tree Karma anymore? Like, I don't think that's that great. Those 2 into SP, that's fine. So SP Little Knight, they have the Kit Kalos here. For now, it's really not anything scary. They're gonna make a Barone on top of this. So that's 1 Omni, that's a Monster Banish, and that's about it. Okay, the Crime is gonna add back the Avnis, which is fine. I don't even remember how the Avnis got banished by the Tailman Kashira, I see. Super scary to banish the Avnis, by the way. It's a 1-of, so the Barone here... Then it's a Nomni and a Bounce. Is that a fresh out of the oven plan? It's a bit of an older plan. It's not that fresh out of the oven. So they're gonna mill 1, revive this. What do they do with this? They can't make this batter. So they're gonna mill a bit more, but they don't have anything else to mill, I think. Like, I don't see where this is going. They can make an 8 here, sure. Like, they don't have anything else. They add back the Tailman Kit Kalos, that's fine. Like, they can make an 8. What 8 do they run? Like, they don't have links, so they can't make Burl Sword or Burl Load. I don't remember which one it is. The Synchro 8. Oh, what a strong board. 1 Omni. They build, like, so much of their deck to end on 1 Omni and a Monster Banish. Didn't you want to do that on your turn? Like, it would have been better to have the Suliac on your turn, right? Why did you do that on my turn? I don't understand. Let's go Koital here. Koital is gonna... If they don't negate with the Barone here... Oh, they have the Ash Blossom here. At least we have a way to chain block now. With the Tau. So we can go this here. Send the Tau to the graveyard. Get myself the Nightmare Apprentice. And then we're going to revive the other one. So Nightmare Apprentice first, because I want their effect to activate more. Then we go Master Tau. Master Tau is going to go for the Cornfield Koital. If they want to Barone here, that's fine. By the way, they drew an Ash out after milling like a 3/4 of their deck. It's insane. So do you want to Barone this? Do you want to Barone this, my guy? Your choice. It's up to you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Not a Barone. Well, well, well. That opens up a lot here. They're gonna scream. For sure they hit 1 there, so they're gonna go... At least they shuffled the Kit Kalos for some reason, so they cannot go Kaleido Heart. Like, I don't understand the play pattern of this guy. Like, they can't Kaleido Heart now. Wait, why did you click this? I guess they're clearing their field here, or they're putting it here. I guess they're gonna get to the Root Kalos at the end of the day. But we can clear a lot of their field here. Because my game plan is just to summon the Mirror Sword Knight. Okay, they go for the kit. And then this one activates, summoning himself. Then here, sending the Avnis. Keep clicking the button, my guy. Keep clicking the button. Once you don't have anything else, I don't know how this deck deals with... Like... Oh, they're gonna send this. They sent the wrong one. They really sent the wrong one. So, now the problem is they still have a lot on their field. So, the game plan is probably to hope they don't get the King Sark in their deck. But they have a lot of King Sark left because they didn't mill that many. They have one field spell and nothing else. Please keep milling. Keep milling. Go for it. Go. Go. Mill. Mill, 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 mill. I know the last card in their hand is Cream. Okay, they had the Grief. But at this point, if I remove their King Sark... Okay, so they are gonna get a King Sark for sure next turn. Now the thing is... I probably just want to still do this. It's gonna be unaffected by opponent's activated effect. So what I can do... An opponent's activated effect that includes an effect that's special summon. So nothing here. What I can do is go Chaos Angel. Banish this, because I don't want... This is one of the only way they can deal with my Chaos Angel. So I summon the Chaos Angel, banish this, then punch into the Barone, probably. And that's probably the best option, because otherwise I don't have much I can do here. So let's try it. Those two into Chaos Angel, pop, and I just gotta hope that they don't draw the other King Sark. Like, I just gotta hope. Try and negate. Go for it, my guy. Click your buttons. Click your buttons here. So this is an indestructible Chaos Angel, and it is unaffected. So I don't really know how they deal with this unless they have Goddess. And if they have Goddess at this point, not much I can do. So we're gonna go battle phase, and at this point, I'm gonna kill the Barone, because I don't want him to have another negate. Like, I don't care about the T-element stuff that much, so we're gonna go here. And he's running low. Yeah, he's not even drawing, so I don't have to be worried too much about him. I know both cards in his end, so I don't need to be worried about him drawing anything here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he has a Goddess? Well, GG. I tried really hard. The guy played like an ape, but he got rewarded because he was able to hit the mills he needed. Like, he did the wrong play almost at every turn, but he drew both version of King Sark. Let me see, how many King Sarks is he running? He's running one. He drew from his random card. He didn't mill one of them. He drew both the wall and the King Sark. That's insane! If he didn't drop the King Sark, by the way, he had nothing. He had literally nothing if he didn't drop the King Sark that turn. But he was lucky enough to draw the King Sark and draw the Wall of the Imperial Tomb, so he could just discard it from the Dugaris. That was so BS. Well, we take the loss when we can. Unfortunate. Let's spin the wheel again. Spin the wheel. I'm gonna take a suffer here. No chair, please. No chair again. I'm respinning if it's a chair again. Okay, it's not the chair. Okay, sit-ups are not too bad. 10 sit-up is not too bad. The fact that Compliments is still around is so boring. The thing is, it's not boring that much. It's mostly that it's just all over the place. It's really all over the place. Like, they do, sometimes they fumble on anything, and sometimes they just hit the jackpot. This guy literally hit the jackpot. He did everything wrong, but he hit the jackpot, so there's not much I can do. But let's go here and just do some sit-ups there. I'm gonna remove my headset for this because it's kind of annoying, so 1 second. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not too bad, not too bad. I wouldn't do 20 of those though. I would not do 20 of those. 10 is not too bad. 20 is getting hard. So there we go. The punishment here. But yeah, I don't really know how I could have improved this game. There wasn't much I could do. The guy had like so many things. And he even forgot to drop his Suliak. If he dropped the Suliak, I was just so mega dead there. There was nothing I could do. So the guy misplaying gave me an out, but there was not much. Okay, losing the coin toss again. That's not great. If we won a coin toss against him, we were winning. The guy had a Nash, by the way, too. The guy gut drew and had a Nash Blossom to negate our stuff. Because we're hoping that the Kotal would bait and negate. But he had the Ash for the Kotal, so we couldn't do much there. Okay. This hand is great. Super Poly against Live Twin. Okay, we don't have Entraps, but we do have the Super Poly, and this should be a pretty good answer to their board. Okay, Sunny Snitch here. He's gonna add a Live Twin to their stuff. I'm gonna be honest, the new Live Twin stuff is really scary. The new, like, Link one that they have with the new normal monster that they have is kind of scary. I'm gonna say Link ones are not the way to fix a deck. I hate when they do that. I hate when they do Link 1 to fix decks. It's so boring. So boring. So if they end on Elf and Carrot, we can Super Poly the Elf and Carrot together. And try and do something there. They add the Jet here. Jet is gonna summon itself. How many cards was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a 45 card deck. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Not 50. Between 40 and like 47, 46 is not too bad. So they make the IP here. Then from there, they have the starter seal. So they're going to go for the Elf. Okay, Elf is on the field. For now, it's not too bad. They're not going to be able to do the big Live Twin. So I'm fine on that part. They're reviving the Jet. Why? So they go for the Kiss-a-Kill. They're gonna summon this. They did the wrong one? Because now they cannot go into the... I guess they're gonna go to both of them? That's such a weird line that they're doing. So they summoned the Kiss-a-Kill. They're gonna draw one. I guess they wanted to draw from this. So they draw one from this and then they link those two together to make... Okay, they're gonna go starter now. That's fine. Go for the Carrot. That's fine. End phase. You're kidding me, right? You add the God draws and that's your end board? Not even remaking the blue? So that you could like... Not even making the red so you can pop on my turn? Okay, this guy is memeing. There's no way. Well, we removed those two and now they have no interruption. They have literally nothing anymore. Literally nothing. Ouch. Ouch. This guy, for those that weren't hats, this guy just literally fumbled the best opener they had. Ash Blossom on top of that. We're gonna cross out this. Cross out the Ash here because we kind of need the Fiend. Oh, they're gonna max C now? Sure. Sure. Can we kill though? On an open field? They don't have much here. We can add this. We can add that. We can end rip for them for one. Oh, don't tell me you have a draw on top of that. Oh, they're gonna draw one on top? That's fine. We have the Maxi for the next turn. So we're gonna go Patchwork. By the way, we drew the Maxi for turn. I would have loved to have the Maxi beforehand. So we go this, we go Chain. Then we could technically just summon the Chain. But I kind of want to just summon the Gazelle here. Gazelle summon gets myself the chimera fusion. Then we can chimera fusion this into the end rip one, maybe. Welcome Manyun, welcome man. It is a human flan right now. It is human flan. I want to do more human stream. Ouch. We're gonna do Gazelle here. Gazelle is gonna get me the camera fusion there. Then from this, we could technically poly this into reliever and then draw one. We could technically Guardian Chimera here, draw one, pop two, then we pop the 2 links and we give them 1 draw from this. I kind of like that play. We give them 1 draw, we deck 10 the deck, we draw 1 afterwards, and we make it so their links are lost. And we have the max C for the next turn, so I'm not too worried. And we get the Guardian Camera under poly protection, so I do like it. And we don't give them the chance to revive any of them, so that's what I like. Guardian Camera first. They already ashed, so I don't care too much. They shouldn't be able to negate anything. So let's go all the way. Garura's gonna draw me 1. So we draw 2, we search 1 here, and we get ourselves into a position where we pop their field. And Ash Blossom is really good there. Add from my deck to my hand. We could add the Diabells at this point, but that's not great. Is that a beast? That is a beast. So technically we could add the Diabells. Summon the Diabells, but I kind of want the Cornfield here because that's going to be better there. Draw 1, that's great. Pop this, pop this. Both of them are gone. Then we can use Coidal here. They're on 4 cards, but we have so much advantage at this point. We're going to get ourselves... Do we have the Mirror Sword Knight in the grave? We do not. If we do this here, add the Mirror Sword Knight. We already normaled. What's the best course of action? Because we could get a Gazelle to search again, but I think the Mirror Sword Knight is better because we can always camera fusion later on. We could technically fuse this and this into the other fusion, but I think I'm just gonna go battle. I don't want to give them too many cards. It is Sprite Live Twin. They went through a lot of their stuff, so we might be good, but they have a good amount of cards, so we're just gonna chill on this. We have the Max C if we need to. We have the Ash Blossom, and we have an Imperm. Plus a Camera Fusion if we need to. So, draw phase, we're gonna Max C now. See if they have the second Ash Blossom. If they do, so be it at this point. Not much I could do. So, it's our turn to Max C them. Let's see what they can do on the draw. So they go this. We're gonna start by ashing this. Put them on Better Habit. Like, basically just put them on, you better have what you need to do. Because otherwise, I'm not letting you summon anything. I know I'm Maxed, but I prefer them to have the Sprite in hand and need to summon the Sprite from this than to let them go wild. So, that way the Ash is well spent. Small World here is gonna get them... Okay, the Ghost Bell could have been a problem. Ghost Bell into Droll into... What wind would they get? Is there a Sprite that's wind? Or do they go Kurikara? Oh, that's a spellcaster. Interesting. Interesting. So we drew one here. That was a good draw there. We do have the Imperm. They're Fire and Dark. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the Cyber Seer. You control the sent to the graveyard or banish face up. You can banish this card. So they make Elf again. We can Imperm the Elf at least. So there's that. Once they try and use the effect to revive something. I'm not letting this resolve. Ain't no way. You're not getting something back, my guy. I'm sorry, but that's never happening. Imperming this. Then from there, they need to find something else on top of that. And they already gave me a lot of cards. So let's see what they can do there. We are very set up now. Setting one, okay. End phase, that's fine. We're winning this. That was looking grim, but now we're completely in control. From there, we can go... Before they have a chance to maxi me, I'm gonna do Nightmare Apprentice to special summon without starting a chain. So let's get this. There we go. They're gonna go Elf, reviving this, which is fine. I don't care too much at this point. Be my guess. Like, they summon the Life Twin, and then the Life Twin can summon something else, but that's not too bad. I have a Kotal in the grave, right? I do. Okay, that's gonna throw a wrench in their plan. So, at this point, I'm gonna add to my hand the Kotal 2, because I want to be able to do stuff there. So, let's go Kotal here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Crypto Sporadum. Okay, so they're gonna try and revive. We're gonna use the Camera Fusion here, fusing those two into a named Chimera monster, which is basically why I'm doing this, is that they're reviving the one that pops. But if I add the Chimera monster on the field, they cannot pop me anymore. We have the normal available, but I kind of want to do this and this. So I'm basically activating my Cornfield Kotal in the graveyard, because you do need a name of this guy to be able to activate it. So Evil Twin Kill is gonna summon the other one, but now because I control the thing that is named as the Chimera, once I try and activate this and target something, I'm gonna Kotal and pop the card. So to my hand, we're gonna add the Gazelle here. Then from there, we're gonna add the Birthmet. We could technically use the Mirror Sonite too, but I prefer to just go to Kotal instead. Then that's gonna allow me to banish this. You're still pooping? How long are you gonna take? It's gonna stink in there. Welcome in, Dragon Bobo. So we're gonna negate the monster effect here, which means we're gonna pop this too so they don't get it back. It might be stuck, it might be stuck. At this point, you might want to see a doctor there. We're gonna send to the graveyard the Tau. So the Tau is gonna allow me to revive the Mirror Sonite, and now we're just winning the game. There's nothing they can do at this point. We're taking control so much. They're returning something? Sure. I do not care. We could technically refuse this, which is funny. I kind of want to be honest, because that gives us the Magnum. So let's fuse this away. We could make another Guardian Chimera if we want. It's either Guardian Chimera or Magnum here. But I kind of prefer Magnum. So let's go Magnum with this and this. That's the first time you're seeing my face. I kind of want to start doing more face stream. I was the Flan before. I still have the Flan here. I just feel I'm limited a bit with the Flan from time to time. So I want to branch out a bit. But here's the Flan. For those that remember me from the Flan, we're still burning a bit, but that's fine. So we activate this. Then we activate Magnum. I'm probably just gonna pop the back row, to be honest. Flanception, yeah. But like I said, the first Flan that I want to do is make a Flan face. Like the first electronic project that I want to do is just make a Flan like headset. So that I can add the Flan on to myself. Okay, they're gonna Droplet now, which is a bit annoying. So they add the Droplet all along, but at this point they're so low on value. Sending Monster and Spell. Okay, that's annoying. We can still do a Chaos Angel here to banish the Elf. So now they're gonna be on one card with a Magnum. They probably negate... Oh! You did not read, right? You forgot to read, my guy, for sure. So at this point, I am gonna be adding the Diabels here. God, how could you misplay so much? How could you misplay so much? So now we can just go here then. Go Mirror Knight. He should have negated this for sure. Summon this guy here. Then Big Wing Berthomet's gonna activate, getting myself this. And adding another card, adding this here. And now we can activate the Chimera Fusion in the graveyard, add it to my hand. I'm gonna basically have double Chimera Fusion on top of having a full board of stuff. So we go for the poly. I don't want to use those one to not lose them. They're useful on the opponent's turn. I kind of want to just go into... We could go into this to interrupt their final card, which would put them on one card. And then... But I can't revive the Diabels if I do this. So I'm gonna go this guy. Using this and the Diabels here. So we're gonna go into the Berthomet here. Berthomet is gonna allow me to... The Big Wing Berthomet is gonna allow me to revive the Diabels now. Which is gonna allow me to shut down their spell completely. Not completely, but they don't have much it can do. So from there, we're gonna go battle. This is not an illusion, so it can pop the monster. There we go. And then we pop this. We just have lethal here. I didn't even count. I didn't realize they were so low. But yeah, that was the game. That was the game. God, the guy made a lot of mistake there. He should have negated the Mirror Knight. But if he negated the Mirror Knight, I was just using the Mirror Knight and the Nightmare Apprentice to go into Chaos Angel, banishing the elf, and then he was still on one card with nothing to get out of it. So I don't think he was winning anyway, but he did not help himself. That's for sure. I'm going second again. No! Stop it! Give me a chance. Give me a chance, please. Let's see, let's see, let's see. This end is good for going first to the Fua time in January. I'm not that excited about it, to be honest. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be so annoying. So, is it stun? Are we playing against stun finally? It's stun, guys. Yippee! It's probably Dogmatica stun or something. Zark? Okay. So this into Ecclesia is going to be really hard to deal with. But I don't know. My deck can play around them. Punishment is fine. Is it going to be Punishment Pass? That's set 4, God. Duster one time, please. Duster one time. Please. That's not a Duster. That's not a Duster. It will hurt a lot of decks. Like, my deck at least can play through it, which is fine. But not a lot of decks can play through it. So, I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna take the... Called by bait. If he wants the Deruma Cannon, at least I can dodge the Deruma Cannon here. No, I cannot even, because I would summon on the same chain. Welcome in, Quarian. Welcome in. I'm doing good today. I hope you're doing good. Let's see what we can do. He's thinking real hard. This is a thinker there. What could you be thinking about? It's not that hard, my guy. You have 4 back row. What could be so hard? Come on. Okay. Let's click the button. You made it out alive. Ooh. I had a rough going diamond, but then won 8 in a row randomly. Ooh. We're close to diamond now. We're still platinum because we didn't play that much last season, but we're going to play a lot more this season. Like, I want to get to master. Okay, it is Labyrinth. Ah, Labyrinth. Big welcome on top of that. They changed that wrong. They did that wrong. They should have done welcome, let the welcome resolve, and then do big welcome, then summon back. I guess they're gonna return this? That was so wrong of them. How could they mess up so much? Has been hell. Every random deck running floodgates. There is a lot of floodgates running around. Yeah, this one I don't know, guys. I don't know for sure. Okay, they're going for the Arion, which is fine. Special summon, we're gonna go for the Gazelle, because at this point we need as much as we can. Let's go for the Gazelle, try and activate the Gazelle, see if it resolves. They can activate their Ariana if they want. Was really bad in the cup as well. The cup was insane, because the cup was even crazier. Because in the cup, you could expect to face a lot of Tempai, so people were running super floodgatey going first deck. You still have to get a few ranks. I at least want to get to Diamond, because that's going to make it easier for me. So they go this, they pop the Berthomet maybe. If they pop from the hand, I'm fine with it. If they pop the Berthomet, that doesn't do anything. So we grab ourselves the Gazelle. And we grab ourselves the Chimera Fusion here. So we have enough to summon again. So they're going to just click buttons at this point. Like, click as much as they can. Then we do have... We're locked into Fusion. I thought the 2025 Duel was starting today. Maybe it is. I haven't looked. I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked. Oh, and they have the Coup Clock on top of it. Does that do anything? Like... I guess they want to activate a trap they could set here, so I might as well call by it. But... Okay, they had the Solemn too, for sure. For sure, you had the Solemn Judgment. Well, we're getting cooked by a guy that went first. Just opened everything going first. He opened Pot of Extravagance into Nadir's Servant. Not much I could do against that. We can go into this guy using... this and this? What do you mean stop shouting? I'm not shouting here. I'm not shouting at all. But we're gonna go Berthomet. I have one way out. It's gonna depend on their back row, but I do have a singular way out here. I hope it works. I hope it works so much, because that's the only way. You already know what you're doing for the 25 trial duels. Sword Soul, Sinister Sovereign, and Long One Burn. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. We don't have the protection here, so they're gonna set another card. We can negate this at least, so we're not gonna get the Mirror Sword Knight back. But at least they're not gonna get the other trap. So their Coup Clock is not gonna be able to continue farming stuff. They cannot send the Entis, right? So, oh, they can send the Entis. Why would you send the Entis here? Sending to the graveyard. At this point, I don't have illusions here, so might as well send a Cortal here. And then Berthomet doesn't resolve. We can get the Apprentice now. Like, I needed that fusion on the field to be able to kill them this turn. You can activate the Entis if you want. I am not doing anything to it. Do it. Click the Entis button. Be my guest. Come on. Come on. Click the Entis button. I know you want to. That's the only button available to you right now. That's the only available button that you could do. Oh, it's your fake pop-off account. I see. I was wondering who it was. I was wondering who it was. I don't know why he would. I don't know why he's not. Yippee! But how we were winning this is we're using Nightmare Apprentice, pitching the Diabels, then summoning Nightmare Apprentice, adding Tau, adding back the fusion spell, using the fusion spell, fusioning into 2 cards, into another Chimera monster, into reviving Diabels. Oh, I was the Ultra, I see. But yeah, I can revive afterwards the Diabels, and then Diabels would shut down their play. So I think I was winning that game. At this point, I was in a position to win, but God, was it a hard one. I'm gonna take it. We're 1 win from Diamond. 1 win from Diamond, guys. We were so close. We are so close here. Oh God, one of us is gonna be sad here. One of us is gonna go home sad. One of us is not making it to Diamond today. Better not be me. I want to make it to Diamond. Let's go, Flan. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna watch it afterwards. So we can go Cordal here. If they have the Ash, we could call by this, but is it even worth it? Because we don't really need a Cordal to resolve. If they have the Ash, I prefer to keep the call by for... Okay, no Ash here. So that's mean we can go into... If we go Gazelle, we summon the Gazelle. I kind of want the Mirror Sword Knight though. If we go Baphomet instead, we can Baphomet, fuse those two, go into, and we shield ourselves against. I kind of like the Baphomet actually, because we revived the Nightmare Apprentice afterward, and we get ourselves the Nightmare Apprentice without using the effect there. So I do like this, a line that I don't usually make. So let's go Polly here. Polly is gonna fuse into this guy using this and this. So we summon a Big Wing Baphomet, and that way we can chain block in a way that makes it so if they want to target my stuff, we have the Cordal in the grave, so we're safe from there. Then from this part on, we can do this here. And we can even send a Mirror Sword Knight to not have to use it. So if we send a Mirror Sword Knight now... Okay, they do have the Ash Blossom now, so... Because it didn't maxi on my Poly, I'm gonna call by the Ash here, because I kind of want this to resolve. So now what do I want to send to the grave? I could send a Mirror Sword Knight, which would mean... Because now I'm gonna search an illusion. So if I send the Diabels here... And then I search an illusion monster. I cannot search the... I can search a Mirror Sword Knight summon. Then get myself going from there with the Gazelle summon. Going to the other one. That's not amazing. But there's no other really send that I care about. So I think I'm sending the Diabels just to not Druid. Then we summon this here. We could go Beatrice if we wanted to. We could go Beatrice, but that doesn't achieve anything for us. We do have a Baphomet in the grave too, and we're not locked into anything. So what we could do is we go to Mirror Sword Knight for sure here. We are going to use our normal on this. Then Mirror Sword Knight here. Mirror Sword Knight into the Gazelle. Then Gazelle effect is gonna get me the Chimera Fusion. The problem is if I go... Wait, I can do something funnier. I was thinking if I go Town now, I cannot use the... Thanks for the follow, let me pop up. Weren't you not following before, or did you unfollow to refollow? So if we go into Muckracker, we can't go into anything else. That gives us so much value here. The other plays, we Chimera Fusion those two together. Go into the Adrip one. Oh, it doesn't start an alert usually. That's weird. Is it another one? Let's go. Yeah, I know you've been here for a while. I was wondering. I was like, were you not following? Why did the follow alert trigger? I was so confused. Let's enrip them for one. We can always summon the Diabels next turn. So let's go there. And there. Let me see. I'm an expert in Galaxy Eyes. Got 5 variants. I also run Ninja, Gate Guardian, Flame Swordsman, Shining Sarcophagus, Sword Sword Tenny. Ooh, that's a lot of decks there. Card to add. We could add this technically. Oh, that works. We add the Nightmare Apprentice here because we didn't summon her already. We can do Apprentice, pitch the Tau, then from Apprentice and from the Tau, we can revive the Diabels. Oh, I see. So I think I want the Diabels back. Right here. And then from my 2 apprentice, like the problem I cannot summon from the graveyard anymore, so I think I'm just gonna make an SP from this. Just an SP here. Like, not the greatest board, but we can work with this. We're ripping them for 1. That might hurt us, but let's see, let's see. Oh, Poplar is not a great rip for us. At least they don't get the summon effect, but they get to reset it, which is annoying. So it is Snake Eyes. That gives us some info. That gives us some info on what we're facing, what we're dealing with. 3 URs, all extra deck, 8 SSR. I have 1 Synchro and 1 Isolde. Okay, they're gonna send this for the Diabel Star, which is annoying.
Wow.
So she can set something. The good thing about this is that once they set something, I'm gonna be able to... We could SP here, but I don't feel like I need to. Ouch! 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 Rude! What did I do? What did I do, guys? What did I do wrong? I did nothing wrong. Nothing at all. You can prove nothing. Okay, so what do they set? They set OSS. Would be a shame if I popped the OSS, right? I'm gonna go here and here. So they don't get the OSS there. Then what do you do now? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Talent? Okay, what are you gonna do? Draw 2? Take control. Sure. Have fun taking control of stuff. Enjoy! I'm dipping out. Yippee! Please know that's not me, someone else with a similar name. How is it different though? Like, you have literally the same name here. Oh, it was created on the 6th of 2024, so it was created today. How did you have the same name as you? Or is it an O? Oh, it probably is an O! I see. I see. Why would you make an alt for this? It's so like, why? I have a capital O and they have a 0, I see. I did not realize that. They look so similar. But why would someone make a troll account for this? Okay, they go for dark. The good thing is, I can dodge their dark. Like, they're fishing for stuff. They're really fishing. What do you target? Oh, would be a shame if it's not in the graveyard anymore, right? Would be a shame if it's not in the graveyard. There we go. And I get a search from this too. Yippee! Then they have 1 card in hand. What can you do from there? We're gonna add the Cordal for the next turn. God, that was such a good move. OSS is gonna add them a level 1 fire. We're gonna wait for them to see what they add. They probably add the Snake Eyes Ash, which we're gonna wait for them. If they add the Poplar and all, that's fine. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Tentacle. So they add the Snake Eyes Ash. At this point, I'm gonna use the Baphomet, reviving the Chimera, just so I can allow myself to... I know they can normal, but at least now I can pop their Snake Eyes Ash if I need to, with a Guardian Chimera if I need to, or I can just negate the effect to send from deck. So I do have options. Sure, attack my illusion monster. Go for it! Okay. Why? Oh, they already normaled. No, they already normaled. They normaled the effect veiler. Why would you do this? Why? Oh yeah, Popular is at 1, right? It is at 1. I don't understand what he did there. There was no reason to do this. And now they just lose. Oh, so they can summon Fenrir? If they summon Fenrir, they just lose the game. Maybe, but it's only by... It's not like this. If this link summon is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by opponent's card effect while it's in other owner's monster zone, you can add 1 dark. What dark would they be running? Yeah, they don't have a dark target. It's not like anything else. Well, we make it to Diamond. Yippee! Yippee! That was a good stream there. Made it to Diamond. Can we reach Master? We don't have much time. We have like a bit of days left, so... I don't know if we can reach replay time. Thank you very much. I was forgetting about it. You're so right about that. Let me get the replay here. Let me get the replay here. So there's that. The top replay against Branded in promo to Diamond 1. Let's see this. Is it gonna be some Speedroid? So against Branded you said, and this is this one, right? Can you just confirm? Usually people run Magician Soul as dark target. Oh, that would make sense. They could have summoned a Magician Soul and then get themselves 1 draw, but they were so low. Like, that was a rough one to play around. They had a lot of stuff, but Diabel sometimes, like, it's not... I know Diabel's annoying for the pendulum stuff, but most of the time it's not that turn ending. You can still play around. If you don't have quick plays, it's not that bad. Okay, so they go for the Quem. They add the Breaded opening. You can imperm this. They add the Retribution, which would be bad because that could allow them to add back their Breaded Fusion. Okay, so they go Deployment. Deployment's going to get the Cartesia. Cartesia is going to summon into Albaz and this. Drawing the Albaz not great for them. They go into Gringignol. Gringignol dumping the Sarnair. Sarnair dumping the Branded Fusion. Okay, so now they add the Branded Fusion here. Pretty good start for them. So they go Brafu. Brafu for those two into Albion. Then Albion can Fusion summon into Lubellion, but I don't know if they want to. They can summon the Albaz here. You can negate the Albion at least, so you're preventing the continuation of the summon chain, which is great. Your hand doesn't look amazing right now, I'm gonna say. Your hand really does not look. Tribute summon Magnamut! No effect? Didn't use the Magnamut effect. Wait. Wait. There was no Magnamut effect there. Did they forget? Like, for sure you use the Magnamut, right? You can add the Sounder back. Oh, it's only on special for the Magnamut? Oh, I see. They're still going, but they're going minus a lot for this. Let's see, they have 1 banish and an Albaz that cannot fuse because they don't have card in hand. Oh, that was one of the best top deck you could get there. What an amazing top deck there. A 3, you can do the dice and something else. That's pretty good. Sending this, the dice is banished. That's kind of unfortunate. Fusing those two into Dracosepelia. That's kind of annoying. Reviving the Mirror Jade. You can banish the Mirror Jade at least. So there's that. No more Mirror Jade for now. Oh, they want to trigger Albion. That makes sense. That does make sense. So you go for this little guy. They shouldn't have any more interruption now other than this. So go for this. Go for the Duke. I guess they do have another way to revive the Rim Drum. They can negate this here, which is kind of annoying, but you should be fine. Do you run more than... Oh. 1 second. That's a level 1 now, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. You can just do this. Okay, you're gonna go for the shooter though. Would it have been better to keep a level 2 here to try and... Okay, so they're gonna go Albaz here. They probably wanted to summon a Room Drum, but didn't know that they could. They couldn't, because they just sent it to the graveyard. So you're gonna go Duke into a Goya. Then this is gonna revive the car turbo into... Oh, you're gonna blow up their field. Boop. Everything gone. Yeah, Albaz without card and doesn't do anything. And you're barely over, so... Albaz with no card. At least they have... Like, Albaz is good on recursion. That's a 60-card Albaz deck, though. Okay, so they summon this. And nothing. What do you draw? Ash Blossom's not gonna do much here, but you are in a good position. Because if they get the Friend of Fusion back, you do have the Ash for it. You can stop them for a lot. And if they are on the draw... Albaz, that's kind of annoying. Another Mirror Jade. So now you have to deal with the Mirror Jade. You can add a Terratop. Oh, that's an insane effect. So now you can go Terratop into anything, basically. You should be doing pretty good here. Another Ash, unfortunate. Terratop here, getting you the Ultra Hound. Ultra Hound summon, reviving, sending the... Oh, yeah, that's great. Sending the Duke. Duke summoning the... Fukimudo, then you reveal the Takaton board. They're gonna banish something, but at this point it's a bit too late. It's a bit too late. Do you have another dice? You do not. I guess you only have one dice, right? Facecam plan? Since how long ago? I facecam a bit in the past, but I want to do more facecam in the future. Because... I want to do more crafting stuff, and we've been doing today on the stream, we've been doing some... punishment, and the punishment are like push-up or chair or sit-ups and stuff like that, and I can't really do that with the flan model. And I was feeling like the flan model was a bit limiting sometimes, so I want to branch out a bit. I want to get other stuff so I can like do more, be less restricted of being like a VTuber and stuff. But thanks for the replay, it was a really good one, really good one. Let's go and see the next one. Against X Max Badonk. Yeah, Aj, we're gonna wait a bit. We saw the whole replay. I'm gonna wait a bit for this ad. It's only 2 minutes, 1 second. We're gonna wait a bit for them because we have a replay here. And for the replays, I kind of want people to be able to see their replay at least. They spent point for it, so... You're back? Okay. But yeah, that was an insane game. You played that really well. Like, the guy was recurring a lot. I gotta be honest, when I saw your starting hand, I was like, that's kind of Doom. That seems very Doom, but you made it out alive. You made it out alive there. But let's see. What are they gonna be cooking here? So that's gonna be Dragon Bowo. The top deck of a lifetime. That was an insane top deck. What is this? So you said against Supco. Okay, that's probably this. That's probably this one. With Flame Swordsman against Relinquish. God, that's an OG deck. It's Pegasus versus like Joey. It's literally Pegasus versus Joey there. But let's go into it. They have 22 seconds of ads left, so they should be back soon once we start a duel. I've been running ads now to remove the the ads when people load into the stream. And I have it at a minimum, but I have it like on a weird sub that is 2 minutes of ads every 40 minutes. So it's less problematic than having an ad every 30 minutes. But then I still remove like the pre-roll. Okay, so starting strong with a set Ash, double Imperm, and a Droplet. They have the Relinquished Fusion there to go into the Minimizer string, but it cannot do anything on its own, so let's see what it can do. Dragon should be back now. Okay, you have this thing, you can negate this here. Why use the Droplet instead of the Imperm here? Can this not be targeted? I'm unsure. Was there a reason why you used the Droplet instead of the Imperm here? It probably doesn't matter at the end of the day, but still, I'm just curious. So there we go, removing it. Then they don't have much in their hand. They have a Super Poly that they can use. They have a Call By. But it's very the... Oh, okay. What does that do? I have no idea what the Flame Swordsmen do, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen them anywhere. So we're gonna go Fighting Flame Swordsman into Flame Swordsman Real. Flame Swords Realm, I mean. So they're gonna call by your Flame Swordsman. I had to prevent Relinquish from keeping me from my stuff. I see, but was there something on Relinquish that was stopping you from targeting him? Once you discard, you get attack. Because you could have just impermed it instead and kept the droplet for later on. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. You could have maybe kept the droplet for later on. So this and this. Banishing this here. Then droplet on this. Okay. You didn't care either. That's fair. That is fair, to be honest. So you go into the Fighting Flame Swordsman here. Into adding the Salamandra Fusion. Where's the plan? I ran away. I ran away. This pops. Okay. So you're fighting the Millenniumized Illusion here. Doesn't do anything. This card should be an illusion monster. It should be an illusion monster there. But welcome in, Mark. Welcome in. We're doing a bit more of IRL Flan lately. Because I kind of want to start doing more stuff with physical support. So I'm going to need to not be a Flan if I want to do this. Like we've been doing today, like I was saying. We've been doing push-up and sit-ups for... Okay, so you negate this. Then you use the search. That's just a low sugar version. Exactly. The Flan Trio doesn't work, sadly. I'm gonna refund you after that. I could give you a small second of the Flan Trio if you want. Whoop. Perform Shadow Clone Jutsu or Riot. There you go. I performed the Shadow Clone Jutsu, yeah. Woo! They're my both children. Nom 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 nom. Okay, you have the fusion again. So you're gonna send this and this. Go into the big guy now. So this, equipping it to it. So you have a pop right now, right? I'm pretty sure you have a pop on this. Yeah, you pop this, deals 500. Then this equips, get a big body on the field. Equip this, 4.9k. Fully oh god, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage there. Oh my lord. GG. Doing it IRL more interesting than what I do, which is just leave the mic on while I do the exercise. That is fair. It's just I want to do some tech stuff, and one of the projects that I want to do further on is to make a head that I can carry on at like events and stuff, and it's gonna just be a big flan. So I'm gonna need to look at how to do this, and I want to make like electronics in there because I have expertise in this. So I want to make stuff. I want to finally make stuff. You would need full body tracking to show properly. Exactly. I know some people do it. Like I know Vivian, I think is her name. Like, she does 3D tracking of her model, and it's pretty cool. But like I said, the VTubing stuff, I got into VTubing because it was easier for me to start. And I wasn't confident in showing my face on camera, but I never got too invested into the VTuber thing. So I want to explore more stuff. I want to see if I like this. I want to see if I prefer streaming IRL. I want to test stuff out, so I'm not going to get the flan completely off. It's still going to be the mascot of everything, but I'm probably going to do a lot more IRL stream. On that note, though, it's been a good while. I want to see what the proficiency test, what I'm missing. Win a duel with your life points are 2,000 or lower. Okay, I'm probably going to need to play vampires for this. I can do this easy. I'm going to do this off stream. But for today, it's been 3 hours and a half. I'm gonna go and grab some good food, rest up a bit, and I'm gonna try. I don't have a schedule for this week. I'm gonna try and have a schedule for next week. But I'm gonna try and be more consistent with my stuff. And if I do a stream, I'm gonna tell you guys either on Twitter or on Discord. So if you want to keep updated, feel free to join them. It's pretty chill. We pretty much talk only about Yu-Gi-Oh! Most of the time on Discord. Like, we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel and we talk about a new card release and stuff. So if that interests you, feel free to join in. And on that note, let me see who is live. Who can I send you guys to? Is there anyone that I know that I can send you to? Who do I want to send you to? Is there anyone I would know in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sphere? Let me see. Because there's not that many people today. It kind of makes sense. But there is really not that many people today. Oh, there's a guy playing with Gold Pride. We could try and go say I think I'm gonna make a new friend. We're gonna try and make a new friend. Let's see if we can make some new friendship there. So let's send a raid there. Let's hope he allows raid. They're not too big, but they're bigger than me. So let's see if this works. There we go. It has follower or subscriber only chat, so sadly you won't be able to speak unless you follow or anything, but I want to know who they are. They're playing Gold Pride. I love the deck, so let's go say hi. Let's make some new friend. Here's the raid message for those that are sub. Here's the raid message for those that are not sub. Thank you very much for being here today, guys. Thank you very much. We didn't do that much punishment. I think we did 3 punishment today, which is great. It is very great, but I think I'm going to keep doing this. So I'm going to see. I still need to figure some stuff out, but I'm excited for the coming year. I want to get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to try and top a YCS. So I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to keep you guys updated as it goes. So have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to see you again sometime this week, probably. So, bye-bye.